Oh, just I don't know if you watched that John Gruden video.
Is it live?
Mic check. Yeah.
Mic check. Mic check. Oh, there.
Oh. Marshmallow said Hurst got to get right. He's still young though. He is. He is. Go Godwin. Oh.
Brown. Antonio.
Oh. Man, stop throwing to him. He an abuser. Man, when I saw Brady had like a hell of a game last week, I was like, man, Godwin at least got one. That man didn't have anything. I'm like, man. But they have so many weapons. I know there's gonna be games where he's just gonna put up yards.
Oh, wow. Nice move.
Man, Brady got everything, bro. You get Fournette, you get Antonio Brown. You already had Mike Evans, Gronk come back. You had Braid, you had OJ.
You got Ronald Jones.
Yep, Ronald Jones the second. You got you got like two good offensive linemen, Wirtz and somebody else.
He literally has a stacked deck.
Yeah.
You got to be perfect when you play them. The only thing that team is lacking is defensive back.
And the DB is going to get healthy. Most of those, a couple of those are just hurt early.
Richard Sherman got hurt tonight.
Oh, he did? And, dang, is Fournette done, man?
Is he what now?
Is he done? I don't know. We haven't seen that Jacksonville Jaguar Fournette.
Oh, well, that he's going to be solid. Is what he is. I don't think the Jacksonville.
But if he ever got back to that, man, this team would be fucking nuts. Because Fournette for a minute was nice, man.
He's solid for them right now, though, and I think that's what they need more so than anything else. He lost that Jacksonville stuff in Jacksonville. Now that's a guy right there they need to get going.
OJ Howard.
Yeah, OJ Howard get going, and it's a wrap.
I don't know why they don't use him more. I guess they have so many weapons. So I get it, but
Gronk and Break. He was the third.
That should have been blocking the bat.
Yeah, but they got them big old boys, man, that move like that. Like all them boys. Superior athlete. This shouldn't be close.
It won't be. Mr. Ant-Man said those days are going to be basically a better Todd Gurley. Damn. I don't want to believe that, bro.
There you go.
Come on. Why did you give him the bad play? He gonna get one. He gonna score this time.
He gonna
score. I think. Has he scored? I haven't looked. My phone been quiet, so I don't think he scored yet.
What? When tonight?
Yeah.
No. OJ Howard scored, and I forgot who scored the other touchdown.
Davion Taylor. Yeah, this is drink more water. We can say that is definitely going to end up being a fact. I think he did live up to it for a brief moment.
Yeah, he did it. And at the time, running backs were picked higher. It's just a trend. People don't like picking running backs early anymore. They feel like that's something they can get later and get.
Oh, AB had yeah. He said AB had the other touchdown.
Oh, AB did. Okay.
Do a little quick screen to Godwin, or maybe somebody run and chase after AB. Where Gronk still out? Gronk out.
Yeah, Gronk's out tonight.
Where is he? He ain't even in the game. Where's Where's 14? Oh, I see
Up
him.
there at the top.
I see him. So you could probably do a drag or run out or block.
You got a shot. They got a first down. They ain't get
Yeah, that's all you need is. Yeah, Nick will be here about 9:40, y'all. So we just wanted to go ahead and get on air.
What up, Sam? What part of Cali you from?
Oh, I like this question.
Donovan Molina with the first super chat. What's the word, Donovan? Who are the dark horse teams in each division? Let me take a look.
Yep, pull them on, put them up now. Let's see.
I can tell you.
Oh, show me some baseball. I'm trying to look at that.
As far as the AFC East, AFC East, in my opinion, there is really no dark horses. Buffalo's the only way they're gonna lose it is if they have a rash of injuries and New England gets on the roll, which I don't see that happening. So I guess the only dark horse you can consider at this point would be New England.
Yeah, that's mine.
Yeah, Miami. They really ain't gonna. I don't think they're gonna get it together tonight.
Tua practicing, but no, it's probably a wrap for him.
But it's too late. As far as the AFC North,
Steelers.
The Steelers always, and I say that.
I mean, to get off and be to such a bad start and really only have one loss from the two teams ahead of you is good.
Right. In the AFC South,
I'm gonna say the Colts.
I'm gonna say the Colts too.
Damn.
Because the Colts, and the reason why I say that is they're so close in a lot of these games. They should have beat Baltimore.
Mm-hmm.
They should have beaten. I forgot who else. Another game they should have won. A couple of these games they should have won, but for the most part, it's a wrap. When you got a running back like they have in Tennessee, it's gonna be tough to stop that team.
He threw a Hail Mary.
Completed Hail Mary to
Yeah, I saw
Callaway.
That. Yeah, that's a pretty ball, man.
AFC West, the the dark horse is gonna be Kansas City, and it's Kansas City no matter what because you're talking about.
Well, wouldn't they be the favorites though? Regardless,
they're in last place right now.
Yeah,
the Chargers beat them, so the Chargers would be the favorites.
I would say the Raiders for me. Now that this Gruden mess is gone.
I still think that they're gonna struggle. I really, really, really do. I think that their true colors is they're closer to being bad than they are good, in my opinion.
No, I think they are. Okay, so the Gruden Raiders. I want to see the non-Gruden Raiders. The Gruden Raiders always popped and then dropped. Mm-hmm. So with the new coach, I really don't know how this is gonna go. Motherfucker.
And like I said, the only reason I say that is I don't trust the young receivers. The receivers, Edwards is not it. That guy is not. He drops too many passes and doesn't really flash at all like that. Ruggs is good, but Ruggs ain't developed enough yet. He's not there yet. Jacobs is always hurt. So they just don't. I think that their weapons are limited at best. That's the only reason I say the Raiders are gone. Kind of struggle. In KC, they're in last place, so you have to call them a dark horse. Just because they're in last place. As far as the NFC East, they're really eating a dark horse at all in this either. I really can't see one other than, crazy it may sound, the Eagles to me. And the only reason I say the Eagles is because I think they're going through the toughest part of their schedule now. And I think they'll win the games that the close games against those opponents that they should beat or can beat, they will beat. These tougher teams, like, they playing the Chiefs. They playing the two Super Bowl teams from last year. They played the Panthers. They played all those games have been tough games. So I think that the schedule is going to lighten up and they'll get a little better.
I like the Giants. They were in a lot of games. At least I think so. I feel like they were in a lot of. Yeah, they barely lost to Washington. No, they should have beaten the Giants. Yeah, nah, fuck it. They got Danny Dimes. They ain't no dark horse. They're a dead horse.
Oh man. As far as the NFC North goes, this is a tough one for me because I like Chicago and Minnesota. I think that Minnesota is loaded. Other than the shaky quarterback play, they got everything else you need. So they just need to figure out a way to put it together. They even got a decent defense. They just got to figure out a way to put it together.
I mean, I like what Chicago's doing, man. If that boy Fields, keep it up.
Yeah.
But yeah, Minnesota has everything they need. They're just not winning games. And they have a tendency to go on these stretches where they win 4 or 5 in a row and get back into the midst of things. But, damn.
They'll be at Carolina this week, so we'll see what that looks like for both those teams. NFC South.
Saints for me.
Yeah, it'll probably be the Saints for me too. They're still putting things together, but Kamara's out there every week. At some point, you're gonna get Michael Thomas back, but it's just them.
I hope so because I got him sitting on my bench. I'm waiting for him to come back.
Right. I don't know how long he's gonna be out.
It's supposed to be like 6 weeks.
And as far as the NFC West, my sleeper at the beginning of the year was the Cardinals because nobody picked the Cardinals to be at the top of that division. So, I mean, and everybody still expects the Rams to win this thing. So, I still say the Cardinals is mine. I guess they ain't no sleepers no more.
Nah. Trey Lance is out there, but he's hurt though, so he may miss.
Yeah.
God dang, that's a good ass blitz. He didn't have any time to look at all.
So yeah, I guess in the NFC West,
got to be the Niners, maybe. I don't know, man. Is there really a dark horse in that division?
What's up? Yeah, it ain't one. Like I said, the Cardinals was the dark horse, so the Cardinals did what they were supposed to do early.
Yeah, he outran you, bro. They're gonna wear the Eagles out.
So to answer your question, if I had to pick one from each conference, my dark horses would be Pittsburgh and Minnesota. If I had to just pick the top 2 from each conference, and I say that, like I said, Minnesota is a team that's loaded. They have no business being middle of the pack, bottom of the pack. They should be at the top.
Q's right. He ain't the one. That's the only compliment I'm gonna give Q for the rest of this episode.
Pat the Don said it's so hard being an Eagles fan. Laugh my ass off. What's up, OGs? What's happening, Pat? What's going on?
We know. I know, because I've known Q since Q was 18, and I've had to listen to Q.
Man, I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear none of that shit. These niggas won a title less than 6 years ago.
I'm just saying, I understand the plight.
Ain't no damn plight. Oh. They made it to the mountaintop.
It was a plight. They got one.
They beat the New England Patriots.
Yeah.
They one of the few with Nick Foles.
Yeah, that is true.
That ain't no easy shit. They had Mike Vick.
And
I'm from Cincinnati, bro. Like I'm from the Bengals. I hate when motherfuckers be complaining about certain shit, like certain cities. Like, nah, y'all ain't struggle like niggas struggle for.
Well, I don't know. You in Detroit, you and B, y'all got.
We always trying to have a competition. There ain't no competition. We both hurt. That's what it is. We just hurt.
I think B hurt a little bit more.
I don't know.
With them lines,
because in 05 we could have won a title with the Bengals if the Steelers didn't do that fuck shit and bust my nigga Carson Palmer kneecap. He wasn't the same since.
No, he wasn't. I did because I did I like Carson Palmer, man.
And we had Chad and TJ. That offense was hot.
Nice. Yeah. I hate that happened to him, man.
Man, that was our year.
I thought that was the year too.
Pittsburgh ran the tape. We could have easily beat Pittsburgh. They knew it. That's why they busted his shit. I'm over here venting.
Man, if they score anything, it's gonna be a long.
I don't even know why they put this on Thursday Night Football.
I don't know either.
This is a.
I was like, y'all put Brady on Thursday night again?
Yeah, and the Eagles played Monday night and Thursday night.
This doesn't make sense. Nobody want to see the Eagles. Not this Eagles.
Right.
That's
and like
crazy.
I said, that's the second time.
Yeah, this supposed to be the the time of the season where like the Thursday night games actually get more interesting.
Like
They throwing the Eagles and the Bucs like you only care about this if you're doing fantasy.
Right.
Yeah.
It was a bad night for me so far, so you know.
Shit, I know your ass was always tooting and hollering when I fuck up in fantasy, but I be seeing the post, nigga. I know
I don't fuck up.
Rob Diggy is right.
My team just lose.
He said the Lions definitely hurting the most one playoff win in his mama's lifetime.
Wow.
Shit, I don't even remember the last time the Bengals won a playoff game. I don't even think I was alive.
Challenge. We need BZ, you and B to do this. That'll be hilarious.
B always acting like shit.
Come on, Brady.
B always acting like he a second class citizen when it comes to sports and shit. Like nigga, like Cincinnati has had hella failures when we got. Look at the Super Bowls. Joe Montana made a legacy off of that shit.
Oh, he tried that one too. That's a bad throw.
That's a 40-year-old quarterback
Tom
right
Brady.
there.
I was about to ask.
Hey,
I was about to ask.
they be having this is where his legend gets built up on these little bitch ass cupcake games against the whack ass Eagles, and they like, oh look at Tom Brady, he beat the Miami Dolphins. Nigga talking about some at 40 he's throwing 5. It's the Dolphins, my nigga. Like
Tom Brady ain't it.
Look at him, he throwing ducks. Oh, he returning that. Hey, they returning that shit, boy.
Hey, why did he pitch that?
Because he want to return this bitch.
Go down, please.
What happened there?
Brady be throwing ducks.
He don't even care because he know he about to wash these motherfuckers.
That was just taking a shot, just taking a chance.
Who was he throwing to?
Antonio.
That's an old man right there. He's senile out there.
Oh, shit. Leave him alone, 96.
Look.
Oh, 96 wanted to get him.
He ain't scared. He wanted to be I'm going to bust your ass.
Man, when he saw that interception, he was like, oh, shit, this is my shot. He started smiling.
Hey, nah, but on Tuesday, y'all had me weak, man. Kid, bro.
Hold on, let me start the show.
Oh, we ain't start yet?
Nah. We were just shooting shit with the folks. This is the place where sports opinions collide. Dead in Sports. I'm your host, Kenneth Means. Joining me on the show, we got Sheldon J.
What's the word, man? What's good?
And Nigga Duce.
What's going on?
Yep. So as usual, man. Yeah, we're here to watch the game and you know, talk about some news in the sports.
Yes,
if you guys are new to the channel or coming across this channel after the fact, you like what you're watching, you can sign up for a membership. Hit the join button. Just go to youtube.com/deadendsports. Or if you're on a desktop, I think it's right there on the video. Hit join and sign up for one of our memberships. So we would definitely appreciate that. And yeah, we're gonna talk Kyrie. I didn't see Kyrie's live.
I saw like, because I think the Shade Room posted it because they've been trying to build this nigga up to be a martyr as well.
They need to stop that shit.
I saw like he actually posted something, but I knew it wasn't about shit. Like I could just tell by the background. It looked like he was in his uncle's basement. Like it was like, all right, bro.
Kyrie don't ever say shit. If people,
he basically, I think he's.
I ain't gonna say that. Wait, hold on. Let me back up. Let me pull it back up.
Nah, speak your mind, kid. It's Thursday. This is the day we let loose. This Friday Eve, my nigga.
Hold on. Nah, Kyrie really don't be saying much of anything. That's now that I think about it. Like his whole stance during the COVID shit was kind of some, you know, if we really think about it, was kind of some bullshit too.
I'm just gonna say this.
If we reflect on it,
if we was having like a little like a smoke session and shit, Kyrie sound like, you know what I'm saying? Bro. He sound like a genius.
Man,
you feel me? Like, cause I be fucking with him sometimes, but then when you step out of that, when the smoke clears and shit, then you realize like, oh yeah, he just saying some old either regular shit or just some goofy shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like the world is flat and some old shit. Like I mean,
yeah.
What does that mean for you?
Right.
Like, why are you trying to promote that? What does that do for you? Like, so you, to be honest, we should have been knew he was a conspiracy theorist, saying goofy shit like that. Like,
yeah. I just think
and at least have a stance on the vaccine, though. Really, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't be just saying like, I'm a voice for the voiceless and all that, bro. Nobody want to hear that
I
shit.
just really think he's just not focused on playing ball.
He don't love it no more.
Yeah, he don't. And so anything to kind of be like, man, I'm gonna go left because y'all going right. It's people in the world like, God, dog. If that was a catch, that was a great catch, but it wasn't a catch. But yeah, it's people in the world that are like that. I got a couple friends like that. Because you're going left, they're gonna automatically go right. And that's just it. And that's what he seems like he's doing to me. So
yeah, so he's saying that I'm standing with all those that believe what is right. Everybody is entitled to do what they feel is what's best for them. Seeing the way this is dividing our world is sad to see people losing their jobs to mandate. You know what else divides the world, Kyrie? Racism. You know what else divides the world, Kyrie? Republicans and Democrats just having. You know what else divides the world? I don't know, religion. Mm-hmm. You know, there are a lot of things that divide the world, Kyrie. People gonna get over this vaccine shit, bro. You know, at some point, but this ain't the one. Right. There's a lot of other shit that's going on. LGBTQIA plus divides the world.
Well, that sounds like a new streaming service, don't it?
Trans, right? Trans people, you know, issues divide the world. Kyrie, there's a lot of fucking shit. Russians, for a while, divided the world.
Yeah.
You know, Afghanistan, man, that shit divided the world too. So, come on, bro. Like the vaccine, you know, look, if you don't want to get it, then don't get it. I believe what you said. I'm with you on that. Everybody has the right to do what they want to do, but everybody's going to face repercussions of it. So either you're going to retire, get the vaccine, or something. But right. You're not fighting a fight for the people, and I think that's where I think he is. You're not doing this for the people. This
is where this saying comes up. Obviously, no one, like, outside of this community, and I'm talking about the black community, you can't say this shit because this shit is just foul. But it needs to be said for this particular situation, and I'm glad I'm saying it on this platform. This is where this motherfucker need to shut up and dribble. All right, I'm gonna keep it a bean. Yeah. Not everybody needs a platform. This is where the world is construed to think stupid shit, because they now think that everybody got a voice and everybody saying something. No, niggas been saying goofy shit since day one.
Yeah,
and niggas will always say goofy shit, regardless if you're young or old. So this is why I don't care about this shit. Like, you wouldn't even be this important in my life if it wasn't for basketball.
Right.
Point blank period. If you was just if you did not have strip basketball away from Kyrie Irving and you just listen to this nigga thoughts, you do not care about it the next day. Mm-hmm. You may ponder on it for a few hours, but that's it. Like, no, like that's what I'm saying. It's just like, you just need to just either do your job or quit. Mm-hmm. Retire. That's cool. If you don't want to take the vaccine, that's cool. Don't just say all this other shit when you're not even being consistent on what you standing on.
Right.
Like, you can't, like, you the voice of the voiceless, but you ain't saying shit. Like, what? Come on, bro. Like, it just don't make sense. I don't know where you stand, bro. Like, that's the thing.
And like I said, the timing of it is what bothered me. If that's the case, we should have been saying this when you first took the stance. That sounds like more reactionary. Like, what can we spin this? How can we spin this in a light that make you not look so bad? Oh, we're gonna say that he doing it for the people for this. That ain't. If that was the case, you'd have been saying that from the beginning. This came out later on. Mm-hmm. Okay, well, this is why I'm doing it. It just seemed kind of fishy to me. It seemed like. And
what solutions are you? What solutions are you offering? Like, this is where I don't. This is where I can't stand with somebody like Kyrie, because I genuinely want to, like, be proud of him and everything he's done, and just because he's done a lot of good shit for the community as well. So I don't want to overlook that. But at the same time, it's just like, bro, like, you're not offering solutions. You just stating, like, ill-advised, like, comments. Like, it like, none of this shit is gonna help. Like, so you talking about not getting the vaccine? All right, what nutritional shit are you trying to promote that can counteract that shit then? Because it is a virus out here.
Right.
You ain't denying that. You just denying that the medicine is good for us. So it's like, what other options are you giving us? Especially if you have this platform, since you're using it, talking about you the voice of the voiceless. What solutions are you like? You ain't saying shit.
Right.
So then I'm not gonna take that shit serious. So then when you leaving $200 million on the table, I'm gonna look at you and say you're an idiot.
Yeah. How are you helping?
Because you're that great at you're that great at your job that somebody's willing to pay you $200 million to do a kids game.
Right.
Let's keep it a bean.
And you're taking away your asset. You're not doing what is giving you the power. You're not doing it. So,
and that's not counting his pockets. That's just stating the obvious. Like you're turning down money over medicine because it ain't that deep.
They took his extension away.
It ain't, but it ain't that deep.
And
like somebody said that he Muhammad Ali or some what other shit. Like
no, they didn't.
Yeah, they said that
he was Muhammad Ali was smiling on this shit. Like nigga, he talking about medicine, bro.
Yeah.
He ain't talking about racism like Ken said. He ain't talking about sexism. He ain't talking about trans issues. None of that shit. Poverty, he talking about some. Do you want to get some medicine or not? Do you want to prevent yourself from getting sick or not?
But
that's it.
If you're upset about people losing their jobs because of the mandates, how are you going to help these people get their jobs back by not getting vaccinated or taking the stand or protesting or whatever it is he's doing? That's what I don't understand. Like, you know, I'm with you if you don't want to take it for your own health reasons or whatever. But to say I don't want to take it because people are losing their jobs, like, bro, where's the logic behind that? I don't get it.
Yeah. And how are you quitting your job going to help them?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Like what is you not playing basketball? Not to say that you have to play basketball because again it's your choice. I'm just saying like where does 1 + 1 = 2 for you in this situation?
Correct.
Because it sounds like you just saying shit. Like that's why I hate when niggas who be acting like they about shit just be saying shit and like nobody calls them out on it. Like,
but here's the
nigga,
thing.
no, you just goofy.
You not getting vaccinated, like it's not gonna bring those jobs back. If you get vaccinated, it's not going to bring those jobs back, but you'll get a paycheck to be able to go do stuff to help people that may be out of money. You know, so and I'm reading this was apparently in The Athletic, that he's saying that he's not anti-vaccine and that his stance is that he's upset that people are losing their jobs due to the vaccine mandates. Now, I don't know what he's done, but have you tried to talk to the mayor or whatever? But at the end of the day, there's this global pandemic and this thing that's going on that people in positions of authority are trying to do what they can for the greater good. You know, and people agree with it, people disagree with it. That's everybody's, you know, right to do so. But, you know, for him to say that, to do this grander fight on the court and says urban is challenged to perceived control of society and people's livelihoods, well, that's happening to you right now, Kyrie. You know, so you know, if he wants to be a voice for the voiceless, I don't think it's happening because nobody's changed that law.
It's this simple. Either you want to play basketball or not, because the mandates are there. He knows they're. They ain't changing no time soon. Yeah, not for Kyrie, not for no black man. You should know that, Kyrie, from all the research you've been doing. Yeah. So my thing is this: either you're gonna play or you're gonna quit. That's it. And he made a hell of a lot of money, so shit, he probably feeling like he good. And hey, I'm happy for him.
Right.
But you don't have to drag this out. That's all I'm saying. You don't have to drag this out. You don't have to make us have these conversations about questionable medical care when all you're really doing is telling us that you just don't really care about basketball like you used to.
That's pretty much it.
That's all I want to say about it.
And as a teammate, I would feel some type of way.
I wouldn't. We all mercenaries in this game.
Well, what I mean by that is I would feel a type of way with the limbo. Like, unless he's talking to them privately, tell them, look, I ain't playing. I'm not. If it's something that's in limbo, I would feel some type of way because I'm like, well, what we gonna do? You know,
I'll say this. I would agree with you if Kyrie was on the Knicks. But the fact that Kevin Durant and James Harden are on that team, I'm like, look, nigga, we in the East. We got a shot, boy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, KD fucked around last year. If his foot was my size, like 10 and a half, you know what I'm saying? Average man's foot. Yeah. We talk about this nigga in the finals. He easily beating Phoenix. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. They used sweep. Yeah. Wherever the Bucs did, the Nets would have done better. You know what I'm saying? Like, we talking about a whole new different look on KD.
Correct.
His legacy goes up 10 times more based off that. But that's all to say that Nets team is still solid.
Oh yeah.
That Nets team is very solid.
That's not.
And Harden and KD already got their own, you know what I'm saying, their own repertoire. So it don't matter. You can just, and Harden was the point guard anyway.
That's I saw some. What was it? Who posted that about saying that he's done more than Kaepernick has?
Somebody always say that. And what Cap do?
Somebody put that up there, was saying that Kyrie has done more than Kaepernick in this short amount of time.
What did Cap do? I know he's done stuff in the community. I'm talking about, but like the impact as far as like What
He's
the
done,
NFL and
yeah,
shit.
Cap has done way more in terms of awareness because everybody was talking about it. So that's legit. About police brutality and stuff like that. It eventually got flipped, but nevertheless, it forced people to have conversation they didn't want to have, which were needed. And then he himself, like you said, is doing a lot of things in the community and stuff like that. So, but yeah, I'll be interested. I would like to put a list together for you, Nick. But yeah,
I know he got that Netflix little biopic coming out of him.
Yeah, it comes at the end of this month. I think it is. I want to see it. I want to see that.
I don't know if I'm gonna see that. That shit is like, I don't want to see white people raise a black man. You know what I'm saying? I don't care to hear that story.
Donald Trump said that. I didn't know that's who said that.
So Giannis, I wish FIFA was here, but Giannis apparently got a jumper now because I watched the video.
Yeah, I watched that video too.
It looked the same to me. The shots just were going in.
It was going in. Look, FIFA said it looked a little smoother.
I mean, that's FIFA and Q, but
FIFA need to stop hating on Giannis. That nigga is a bona fide superstar, bona fide legend.
You know,
that nigga is solidified.
I don't believe it's hate that FIFA was doing. I think
it's hate because he don't want to say that I was wrong.
You think so?
He does not want us to admit that I was wrong about this nigga. I was talking hella shit about him, and I knew for a fact that he wasn't gonna be shit. And this nigga ended up being he's the best nigga in the league now.
What up, FIFA? FIFA say I'm in the chat. It's more fluid. I think that
he ain't the best in the league right now.
Who better than Giannis?
KD.
I say that's 50-50, bro. I say you splitting hairs.
I don't know.
FIFA,
because we saw KD go against Giannis. You know what I'm saying? Imano. Who's by himself?
He almost beat him.
Who's by hate, man? Y'all, let me tell you.
He almost beat him.
So KD can't win 2 games?
KD won 1 game.
Can KD win 2 games?
Apparently not.
Before that series,
apparently not.
Let's say before that series even started, and I came to you, Ken, I was like, can KD get 2 games by himself? What would you have told me?
I would have said without Harden versus a fully loaded.
No, I'm just saying by himself. This is with Harden. I'm just saying, but by himself. Let's say if Harden was out of it,
Harden was out, and he's playing the same Bucs team that have all of their top 3 guys. Can KD get you 2?
Yeah.
I don't know if I would have said yes.
You don't think KD as great as you say he is, then? Because I would have came into that saying KD can get you 2.
I know he would have got you.
LeBron can get you 2.
LeBron would.
LeBron can get you 2. LeBron can get you 2 games.
Against that whole loaded team?
I'm just talking about in general. Like LeBron James can get you 2 games.
So we're not talking about the versus the Bucs.
I'm just saying in general, because of his talent, he'll get you 2 games.
You know, when we do the 7, when we break down a series, we say like the star will always get you 1 game.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I told you Jimmy. Remember when we was talking about that Miami series? Like Jimmy is good enough for 2, and y'all niggas was saying he ain't a superstar. All this other
he still ain't
shit.
a superstar. He wasn't.
He wasn't. He brought niggas to He bringing niggas to Miami. I'll say that.
He loading up.
He loading up.
He need to because that stardom.
He got Tyler Hero feeling himself talking about some. Hey, when you mention the young niggas,
Tyler Hero got Jimmy. It's Tyler Hero's team.
But he almost. I mean, you said it earlier. His foot was just too big to get the second one. That's not his fault. He had it.
That's why I said he had 2. He fucked up, but he had 2. He still made the shot.
He had it, but
with the pressure on it.
You know what? I'm gonna give you that one. Yeah, he can get you 2.
That's what I'm saying.
And the fact that KD, Harden was there with him. It was a banged up Harden.
So if he had made that shot, I really would like to know what the narrative on Giannis would be.
Oh man,
he would just it would have been
it'll be bad. It'll be the same thing.
It probably would have been bad because he'd be like, damn, you couldn't beat KD without Kyrie and Harden.
Yep.
That would have been it. That would have been it. But I would have said it wouldn't have been bad because KD can get you 2. That's what I'm saying. It's Kevin Durant. It's like he's gonna be easily top 5 when it's all said and done, in my mind.
But the fact that he was able to go against that team, solo and got that close is why I say he's the best player.
Yeah.
Because Giannis needed all of his guys to get that win.
You're taking those guys.
That's what a good team is.
It took everything he had. It took everything he had to beat KD.
Don't do that.
He was like, "Ooh, thank you, Drew.
Don't do that.
Goddamn, because
because it takes a team. When we talk about these classic teams,
it takes a team. That's
we don't just say no nigga. We don't just say one nigga.
Nick.
No, Nick.
We don't just say one nigga. Who we say, Sheldon? How many
Nick.
niggas we saying? How many niggas we
They
saying?
can't say that,
But that's what I'm
When I
saying.
said that about Luka, you said it didn't apply.
Luka won titles.
Nah.
Is Luka a Hall of Famer?
Not in America.
You said it take a team. I said it take a team.
Where you win his titles at, kid? They ain't certified him. They ain't
got no stamp of
approval.
approval.
Don't bring up. When I talk about legends,
talking about
Kid,
taking
I'm
the
talking
team.
about
I'm talking
legends
about
and
being a
shit.
legend.
And you bringing up Luka
I'm talking about
Doncic?
it taking
Fuck
the
out of
team.
here, man. Come
I'm
on.
talking about it taking a team.
What do you mean?
You
When
said
have I
it
ever
takes a
disagreed
team
about a
to win.
team?
You said he couldn't get a game. He couldn't win at home.
He couldn't win at home.
He couldn't. What do you? Is that not a fact?
His team
Was that
didn't
not a
win at home.
fact? I'm just saying that was a fact.
No,
Why that wasn't on his team? If he scored 45 points, what else can he do?
Sheldon, this is where I don't think you understand what I was talking to Ken about. I think you probably just clicked out of the conversation because the whole conversation started about what me saying what KD can get you 2. I'm talking about a one player can affect the series by 2 games.
Correct.
Luka Doncic couldn't even win at home. Do you ever question that about KD? Do you ever question that about LeBron James?
Hey, Nick.
No, you do not. So then don't bring these niggas up when I'm talking about legends and real motherfuckers.
And you know the games that Luka did win is because his team was shooting lights out from 3. He had a lot of help then.
So the games that they lost, he didn't have that same help.
He had that same help, but he should be able to. He should be able to get them games though.
So he should have scored 60.
He should be able to get that if that's what it
60,
takes.
20.
That's what it takes. If that's what it takes.
Man. Y'all tough.
Nah, there's standards, Shelton.
There's a fucking
There's
standard,
standards that have been set forth by
Y'all
Michael, Larry, Kareem, Olajuwon.
He ain't there yet. He ain't nowhere near there yet.
That's what we're saying.
Not yet.
It's not even close.
But are
Luka
these
about to
guys
fall
yet?
off.
Would you say Giannis is there yet?
What do you mean, is
On
John?
that level?
Of what? Kareem
You
and them?
mentioned in that realm.
He top 50 all time right now.
Now he has the resume, like
Yeah,
his resume
he's top 50
stacks
all
up with them.
Yeah.
I just think in terms of, I think the popularity is going to be the thing
And
that's going to hold him
in
back.
defense of FIFA, that's what I always saw him trying to say. It is when you look at people at that level, Luka is. I mean, not Luka. Y'all got me on Luka now. Giannis is headed in that direction. He's headed that way.
Oh, he win this year.
Right. So in saying that, FIFA was saying he needs to add this, this, and this. That ain't saying. That's saying to get to that top tier, this is what he needs.
No,
That's what he was saying.
This is the thing though, and this is why I don't understand why FIFA is so critical of him, because he makes exceptions to certain people and certain rules. Like he'll say he'll have that criteria, but there's a player out there that defeats that whole purpose. You know what I'm saying?
For FIFA, the players that defeated is who I know Trey, no matter what Trey do, Trey gonna be on that list for FIFA. And Zach LaVine. Them is 2. No matter what, them 2 gonna get a pass.
Exactly. So it's just like, cause like both of them niggas haven't done the quality of level that he of standard that he has for that criteria, but he says that they will fit in that somehow, some way.
Yeah, he'll fit
So that's why I'm just saying like what Giannis does is to the optimal level in one player.
Shelton, I'm close to saying he's probably there. And I say that because I think about another player that's there that people don't talk about because he wasn't very popular, and that's Olajuwon. Mm-hmm. The thing is, Olajuwon went back to back, so that's why I'm saying if he goes back to back, because I think that's what solidified.
So then
Olajuwon.
you'll put him in the Olajuwon class.
I think because Olajuwon was dominant. Like we seen him, destroy people.
All right, here we go.
Ken
always got whenever we talk about basketball, Ken's gonna mention Olajuwon.
So
you gonna mention the dream.
Yeah. So, but we see him destroy legends like Hall of Famers. But I think when we line up, like when I think about Olajuwon's accomplishments, like they're there when you talk about resumes. So if he goes back to back, or if he gets a second one, I think he's right there. For me, right now, I think he's closer to Dirk than anything.
That's a good place, Matt. Yeah, and this year will be so telling for me because I think that I think it's a lot stronger NBA this year. And if he can get through this, gauntlet that he's going to be facing,
you talking about Giannis?
Yeah,
he ain't really no gauntlet though. If you want to keep it a bean,
well, all the teams out west.
I'm saying the East. The East, like Philly got shittier. Charlotte ain't shit yet. Brooklyn is. We don't know what Brooklyn will be.
Hopefully it's
like, you know what I'm saying? Atlanta's still too young. Like there's like, and they already beat Atlanta. Like that was like, if you want to, they already got a textbook and they already got footage
Trey
on
had
that.
to get hurt for that to happen.
I mean, Giannis was going. I mean, Drew Holiday was going to lock up Trey. Let's keep it a bean. Like,
you had to play defense on that.
And they all in his man. Dan Dean, like, hey,
I know he wish was
Dean is locking him down.
I know he wish he was in New York.
Receivers aren't good enough.
He wish he was in New York.
Like, who was
That's
that?
not a good route. That's Devontae
He said,
Smith.
"He said, man, I wish Danny Downs was throwing me that."
I want to talk about Devontae Smith.
Let me read this super chat
Go
real
ahead.
quick from Drink More Water. Drink More Water said, "Stop saying KD went 1-on-5. Harden had 22, 9, and 9 in Game 7. Drew Holiday had 13 and went 5 for 23. Shot 38% from the field and 28% from 3 that series. Didn't Blake, Green, and Brown help KD? KD stacked the deck."
You know what's crazy?
He did have a
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? I forgot that James Harden was playing in that game.
He was playing, yeah.
I did not even remember him playing in that game.
That wasn't James Harden.
Right, yeah. Come on, drink more water. Come on, man. You better
22,
than that,
9, and
bro.
9 was a heroic effort from a man on one leg.
Yeah.
That's just all I can say about that. And that and these guys, Blake, Green and Brown, they're all right.
Devontae Smith came in with a lot of hype. Heisman Trophy winner, best receiver in
But this supposed to be a black podcast.
All that shit they were talking about. All that shit they were talking about.
And y'all be letting them
Devontae
get away
Smith.
with it on Tuesdays.
I'm just saying.
I got some shit to say to you. I got some. My
Let's
whole
get
notes
to
is
it.
about.
Let's
My
go.
notes is about Kim.
Let's go.
Go ahead, say what your shit.
I'm done. I'll be back on Smith. I'm letting him build this resume up.
The one thing I'll say, I'll start off nice. Your shit about Gruden, your initial reaction. Hey, I said it in the chat too. The one fact that we know about this whole Gruden scandal is that DeMaurice Smith got some fat ass lips. Because everybody and their mama mentions that every time. So John Gruden, he was just the wrong man to say it. We all know it.
I promise you, man.
Hey, I was getting dumb when I read that, bro. I swear. Sometimes it hurts every time, like when you really think about it.
Yeah.
But off rip, white people's racism is hilarious. They be coming up with some.
No, they do be coming up with some clever names.
I'm like, bruh.
Yeah, nah.
And just thinking about how he would say it.
Yep.
Oh man.
Yeah, no, that's what I said. I need to go check.
No, that's yeah. But nah, man. Who the hell do you think you are to call out Barkley?
Oh shit!
Are you kidding me?
No, not at all.
Are you kidding me?
Not at all.
He's a bust. He's a bust. Are you?
Bust.
Yeah.
So you must.
Bust.
So you must say that McCaffrey a bust too.
Yep. What's that? McCaffrey has done way more than Barkley.
What has McCaffrey done?
Man, McCaffrey.
Rushed and received for 1,000 yards.
Yeah, he had some great years.
What else has he done?
That's enough.
That's
More than Barkley.
Barkley's done that. He's had 2,000 yard all-purpose yards before. He's
1 year?
Yeah, that was his rookie year, I think.
Nah, McCaffrey has been way more reliable.
Reliable. Where McCaffrey at right now? Did he start last week?
Reliable than
So,
Barkley.
did he play in that game against? He didn't.
You know him and
Because
Barkley.
when was the last time he played? It's since week 2, right?
Hey,
Barkley got hurt. Just
and he gonna be out how many weeks?
Just last week.
I mean, yeah, and it won't be the last. He gonna come back just to get hurt again.
This is what
Saquon Barkley.
Saquon.
That's disrespectful. And this is what wasn't it? Simply Grace. This is what she was talking about.
Yeah.
We don't have 3 down. This is why you don't have 3 down backs no more.
Oh, really?
It
Tell
hurt.
that to Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry. He about
That boy, that's
he
a
about
field
one hit
slave
away.
right there, man.
Five now,
He one hit away from being like, what?
One hit away.
I'm telling you,
They don't want to hit that boy.
Somebody. I'm telling you, somebody's gonna put a hurting on Derrick Henry.
They
As
don't
much
wanna
as
hit
we
that
don't,
boy.
as much as like how crazy I sound right now, all running backs get hurt. Somebody gonna thump him.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I was thinking that too. Like I said,
Like he can't. He ain't gonna be bulldozed.
They are.
He in his prime
What
now.
he said, like 60 some carries over the last some games.
yeah, he's on pace.
Somebody gonna fuck Derrick Henry up.
He's on pace.
It's the
to-
Titans.
Yeah.
They keep giving him this goddamn.
No, I'm not
ball.
saying. I'm not blaming him for the long. I'm just saying somebody's gonna fuck him up. He's a running back. Running back.
and
It's a hard position to play.
And I'm telling you saying it's going to be a player. I'm telling you, it's the Titans that's fucking him up. Like, I know they don't pay the man and they getting all their money's worth, but
Right now up front.
they running this man into the ground.
They are because, like I said, he's
Like
on
a
pace to
slave.
smash this record right now.
But yeah,
Even in the 16.
but Barkley, man.
No, because
Every time I look up, he on the sideline.
Motherfuckers like Ticcolo. I saw what he said in the chat too. Thomas will never take a running back that high, especially in the QB class. What the hell kind of QB class was coming out during the year Barkley came out? The only nigga that I would have drafted was Lamar. And to be honest, he was a high second round pick if it wasn't for Baltimore.
Well, look.
So then what first round QB he take? Sam Darnold?
Yeah.
You taking him over Saquon? A healthy Saquon that first year?
Mm-mm.
You taking him over Baker? When he turned what's Baker now? Baker barely we talk about Baker
Yes.
like he a damn like he bipolar because we don't know how to feel about the nigga.
The answer is yes. Like the Giants probably should have taken one of those quarterbacks. At least Darnold. It was Darnold
Fuck
on the
outta
board.
Darnold ain't shit.
They could have.
Shelton, what's Darnold like? Shelton, what's Darnold like?
No, hold on, time out. No.
To the
So
Carolina
you're saying,
Darnold
that
trash.
if Darnold was in that uniform under the Giants coaching, not the Jets, we saw how functional he looks under better coaching in Carolina. With your squad, you're saying your squad wouldn't have been able to do shit with
Let
him.
me tell you this right now. Under that regime, that draft year, that class, when he was with Pat Shurmur, who was the head coach at the time, yes, Sam Darnold was gonna do shit. Cause you know why?
And where did Pat Shurmur go after that?
Where is he at now?
And who did y'all replace him with?
We playing Joe. Hey, don't judge him, Joe Brown. Like, that's Joe Brown is a.
And do you like the results of what he's been doing with Danny Dimes?
I like that. Right now, the results. You trying to move the conversation?
No,
I see
I'm
that.
trying to
But
get somewhere.
I'll answer this question. Right now, the results is Daniel Jones. His first year, I just talked about it. His first year, he hasn't had stability till just now. Joe Judge seems like he's a really competent coach. He just has to clean up a lot. He has to clean up a lot of that losing culture that we've been having over a decade. So right now, Danny has a problem with fumbling, but as of late, he has not been turning the ball over like that.
Yeah, he's been a lot.
He's
better.
been a lot better, and I always said that because he's in the second year of the same offense. He has not been in 2 years. He has not been in the same offense for more than 1
I hear
year.
excuses, but whatever.
That's not an excuse. I'm telling you why I still believe in Daniel Jones. He's still one of the best deep ball throwers. He's one of the most accurate deep ball throwers in the NFL. Actually, that's a fact too. It's just that it's time to finally put it all together. But he's hurt now. He's supposed to come back probably in the next couple weeks. But the whole team is
who do
really
you
hurt
think
right
has
now.
more talent? Who's more talented, Darnold or Jones?
Jones, of course. Jones is a better athlete.
Because he's the wheels?
Of course. He ain't called Danny Dimes for nothing.
It ain't much difference in the two.
Fuck out of here.
So
It ain't.
I asked all of those questions.
When was the last time Sam Darnold had a comeback win?
He played for the Jets.
I'm just saying, when was the last time Sam Darnold had a comeback win?
I
Do you see Zach Williams with the Jets?
I'm just saying, y'all talking about the Giants like we've been shitballed for the last
Because of
18 months.
fucking Danny Dimes and Saquon Barkley.
No.
Because y'all got some two bum ass players that can't stay on the goddamn field.
So this is the one thing we've been shitballed for the last few years, right?
And neither one of those guys have turned it
You know
around.
what I'm saying? You agree with me on that. So and the Jets have been shitballed for the last few years as well.
Yeah, that's
Yet,
decades.
yet between the
that's a
two
little different
Q,
level, though.
yet between the two QBs we talking about, I'm asking a question as far as, and one of the QBs is actually on a better team. Who has more comeback wins?
Your guy does.
I don't
I'm saying so he's the better QB between the two.
Oh,
I'm saying that
off that
the
stat.
Giants made the right fucking decision
kind of
when
damn
we
stat
drafted
is
his ass after Barkley.
The
Because
only
Barkley's
person that
a
believes
dog.
in Danny
I don't give a fuck.
A dog.
He a dog.
Ain't no damn dog.
Can't call him no dog yet. You got
Can't call him no dog yet.
You can't.
Ain't no damn dog.
You can't.
I showed you the highlights when he was in New Orleans and he came back with him. He had 2 tubs. And one of them was a walk-off win.
The way he stay on the sideline, he had like Vic out there about to tackle him.
He shows flashes when he out there. He shows flashes. It's just a matter of keeping him on the field. That's pretty much it. He's in street clothes more than he's in uniform.
He's a bust, man. Give it up.
He ain't no damn bust. He ain't no damn bust.
When I say stuff, it sounds crazy. It does. But then it works out. It comes out true.
And let's talk about since I'm just airing shit out now. And this is for you and Q. I don't even know if he's listening right now. Who the hell do y'all think y'all ought to question Patty Mahomes?
Oh,
Thank you.
3 losses. We're not questioning Patrick Mahomes. That record is questioning Patrick Mahomes.
Q's best argument was saying that if Jimmy G made one throw right, we looking at Patty differently.
Is that
We can say
that
how many
not true?
times have we said about Tom Brady? How many times can we say that about
Are these
Peyton
things
Manning?
not true though?
How many times can we say that about the Eli Manning?
But are they
How many
not
times
true?
we can say that about any fucking QB who's won titles and won rings and
And
won
they're
fucking
always
games.
true, right?
Is Ginger now? Ken trying to get healthier. Yeah. He ain't even fever this shit. He got the water and the ginger.
The fact remains is Brady's been lucky. Eli was lucky. So sometimes when you have good to great quarterbacks, luck is involved, right?
Ain't no. Lucky is Nick Foles winning against Tom Brady and Belichick.
I agree with that.
You know what I'm saying? Lucky is Trent Dilfer taking the Baltimore Ravens to a Super Bowl.
In these cases, they put themselves in position to get that break.
Oh my!
A break and luck is two different things. If I catch a break, that's one thing. But luck is when you just happen to just luck up on a victory.
Are y'all really serious right now?
Yeah,
I'm dead ass. Why you at it's top?
That throw, Eli.
Where do you
fucks
rank?
with Eli because he beat Brady, but that throw was luck.
Throw out the Eli shit.
So that was luck.
Patrick Mahomes.
that was
Where does he rank at? Where does he rank with you in QBs in the NFL currently?
5.
Number 5. Behind who?
Jameis
Because I know
Winston.
you're just saying numbers and shit.
God.
You ain't even think about it. I know him. he just hey. Because this is the problem that I have is like between you and Q, y'all don't say nothing good about it. Y'all, they don't have no quarterback that they fuck with.
No, not really.
Shelton, I know what quarterbacks you fuck with. FIFA, I know what quarterbacks you fuck with. Everybody know what quarterbacks I fuck with. These niggas don't say nothing. They have criticism.
Yeah.
They just want chaos and confusion. Y'all always got something to say. You
I
always
got a quarterback I like.
Nah, you say Lamar
Hold on,
Jackson,
let
but
me
the
think.
first thing that comes out of my mouth every time we bring up a Lamar Jackson game is criticism. So that's why I'm just like, bruh.
I just want the best. See, I want the best for Lamar. Y'all don't.
No.
That's what I was saying about FIFA and Giannis. I would think that's what his thing is with Giannis. The way you feel about Lamar is you want the best from him, right?
Ken,
So you push him. It's like your
no.
child.
That's Ken's way of. That's hate disguised as love.
that's hate
That's a wolf in sheep's clothing. Because if you really fucked with him, you would have mentioned like this
who's
nigga
your
threw for
guy?
over 500 yards. He had over 500 all-purpose yards on a comeback win against the
who's your
Indianapolis
guy?
Colts without turning the ball over.
500 yards. I was like, man, those 400 yards were nice. And a comeback win, sweet. Look at his pocket presence and stuff like that. I said, that's what I want to see from Lamar. If he does more of that, he will be unstoppable. Unstoppable, beating everybody. Why y'all don't want that? Y'all love the motherfucker right now. If he added that or continue to improve on that element, bro, y'all would be.
This is what I love about Ken, because he don't realize I actually pay attention to what he says. Remember in the beginning of the season, what did he say Lamar Jackson was going to be in 3 to 5 years?
out the league.
Out the league. This nigga just said earlier, I want the best for this nigga. Where the best is for him? What the best gonna be for him if he out the league, Ken?
Yeah.
Where the best is gonna be for him? You deemed him out the league, and now you trying to act like you've been praising him the whole time.
If he didn't learn how to throw the ball.
That's what I'm
I
just
said,
saying.
if he don't learn how to throw the ball, he gonna be out the league because they're gonna wear him out. Because all they're gonna do is give him the ball. They're gonna run. Fuck that
He
shit.
ain't been running. He been throwing. He got 8 touchdowns
Which is
already.
great. They're listening to me.
But who was your guy though, Ken? Like
Quarterbacks.
yeah.
He just gonna say anybody. He gonna say Herbert because he got him on fantasy. That's
Oh yeah. Hey, I like Jay Herbo. I like Jay Herbo. That's my guy. I fucks with Jay Herbo.
Oh man.
But that is a good question. I never thought about that.
I can't believe he said a white quarterback.
On a black podcast. Listen.
Oh, I fucks with Kyler Murray.
That's because he got the Cardinals in our Madden league. Yeah. This nigga, he's selfish. I swear. But nah, y'all gotta just give it up more to Lamar. That's it. And the reason why the Chiefs. This is my take on the Chiefs.
Hey, let me say this about the Lamar thing that y'all may not know. Do y'all know that the betting favorites for MVP? Give me a guess as to who y'all think the betting favorites, the top 2 quarterbacks are. They're quarterbacks.
Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes.
One of them is right, Tom Brady.
Of course.
The other is Josh Allen. They're the betting favorites. Josh Allen first to be the MVP of the league this year.
And Patty didn't help him out with that. That's the one criticism I have about that Chiefs game. Patty did not come to play.
And
that was a bad game by Patty.
And
one of his rarest ones, but it's bad.
And their dark horse is none other than Justin Herbert.
So, they really don't. How many times have a quarterback won back-to-back or multiple MVPs? I know it's been done, but how many do we have?
Not too many.
Not too many. I think Brady's done it. I think Manning has done it,
Oh, that's a touchdown.
and maybe
He's not
Rodgers.
down. Yeah, that's a touchdown. Because I think that may be the fact that he has it, maybe going against him. But y'all see y'all see what they're doing. You know what? This game kiss my ass. They about to wear the Eagles out.
Mr. T.
They already wore them out. They up by. They about 21.
Lamar has, and they say Lamar and Kyler Murray are in the hunt, which is crazy to me. How you can have that should be flipped regardless.
I keep telling y'all, Brady don't be doing shit. Lamar, we talked about this. Lamar has the hardest job in the NFL right now.
Apparently, the only people that care about that is y'all. Because the fact that these guys are ahead. I mean, we know what it is. We see what it is. Like Kyler should at least, maybe Kyler. Why not Kyler at least?
I agree.
He's undefeated. Josh Allen has one loss. So this is why they like the Josh Allens of the world. I said it a couple of years ago, and I'm gonna repeat it on the show. Y'all gonna see a lot of motherfucking white quarterbacks. Y'all gonna see a lot of white boys running. They breeding them motherfuckers right now up in goddamn Alabama and Virginia somewhere. they up there.
You said they got they breeding them.
They breeding them, man.
They got one black man in there to make sure things is a little right with the genetics.
They making them.
They
making them one right now, man. They were like, man, this Danny Dimes kid can move. Josh Allen look like the blacks are not taking our job.
Look at his great granddaddy. You don't know. Hey, that's where it come from.
Yeah, I think that's crazy. I was looking at that and I thought that was really fascinating because I don't know how you could not have Lamar in the mix with that. There's no way you can't have him at the top of the list right now.
I don't see how you can honestly say Josh Allen is at the top of the list.
Not in the running.
This is, I mean, Kansas City is their best win.
He should be in the discussion.
That's their best win so far this season. Mm-hmm. Every other win they've had has been against like boo-boo teams.
Yeah, and they're doing it with everybody. It ain't Josh Allen that's doing it. They're doing it with everybody. The defense, everybody's contributing to these wins, which is, I mean, it's a good thing to have as far as the team goes. But when you speak of
it's a good team. I'm not discrediting the team. I'm just saying Josh Allen himself.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
It's like
individual.
Yeah, it's a little bloviated on that end.
Yeah, when you speak an individual, you can't say
because there's. Oh, go ahead, my bad.
You take Lamar off that team, it's nothing.
Yeah,
because I still look at that Steelers game that was like, all right, these are that's the thing. Like I like Kansas City's schedule, and that's why I'm not really that worried about Kansas City because they came out playing some dogs. Like if you look at their schedule, like you would have thought they won the Super Bowl based off their schedule.
I
like
said that.
To play the Browns, the Ravens, the Chargers, the Bills, like this is like out the gate. These are all bona fide teams.
So they can only be bad teams.
No. I'm saying to catch the team where they're at right now.
They're 2 and 3.
We all acknowledge that this defense been shitball since Patty got drafted.
Yeah, and it's been playing even worse.
It's been shitball.
Mm-hmm.
I look at how they lost the AFC title game. Frank Clark. That don't happen on a good defense.
Mm-hmm.
Ray Lewis and them boys ain't jumping over. The Legion of Boom ain't jumping over. Nah, they know how to button up.
Well,
this defense ain't been buttoned up for years. Patty has been putting the best deodorant on this funky ass shit for the longest.
That's true.
And that was the MVP race, Sheldon?
Yes.
They call it a race for a reason. And we seeing it play out.
That's it right there.
I will say this. I'm not making excuses for Patty because the reason why they're losing is because he got a funky ass defense and he keep throwing picks.
Mm-hmm. Which he doesn't normally do.
That's what he don't do. Like you can outscore anybody if you keep throwing the ball touchdown every drive. They can't keep up. Mm-hmm. Not even a Josh Allen. But if you throwing it to the other team, like then Josh Allen going and then you saw Stephon Diggs was so wide open that nigga looked back. He looked back at it like, you know what I'm saying, like he a bad bitch at the club. Like he was like, damn, y'all left me out wide open. He turned around to some more shit. That defense is horrible.
Yeah.
They got a random ass tight end Knox.
Damn, Jalen Hurts only is that right? He only has 56 yards passing.
That's true.
He been trying to throw.
Oh, there you go.
He trying to get it all right now.
There you go.
Hey.
Yeah, go ahead and pretend you hurt.
Pretend you hurt.
Yep.
That's what I do. Like, look, look at your hand, boy.
Jalen Rager ain't catching nothing. Now, I will say this about the Eagles: they have small receivers, man. That's the only thing. He don't have that big Alshon Jeffrey type. Like I was telling,
he slowed down for a little bit, bro. He should have kept on running.
Did they call pass interference?
That's not pass interference.
Right there, they did.
That's his second PI call.
But he been playing. He been on him this whole game. Other than
Ooh,
that,
he got a level. And the thing is,
to keep it a bean, that should have been touchdown. If that was Danny Dimes, he throwing that on the dime.
Shit. No, he might.
He might.
Hey,
Drink more water. Said not sports related, but any advice for car buyers? Yeah, I sell cars. Drink more water. The advice, in my opinion, if you can afford to wait a little bit.
I'm about to say, do not buy now. That's the best advice you can get.
Now is not the time to buy. It's a seller's market. So you kind of at their mercy. Ain't no discounts. Discount nothing right now. Ain't no such thing. But if you are trading something, it's the best thing for you because you kind of got leverage with your trade. All dealers need trades right now. So they're gonna hold back on you, but then they'll load up in the end. They got a high number, but they're gonna start low. So be prepared to get up and walk away.
Damn.
That's it. But yeah, the car business is wild right now. It's super wild. I love it though. I ain't gonna lie.
So like you hit the right damn podcast, bro.
Yeah.
hey, Mr. T, I said this on the channel, man. Yeah. Cover 2, take away Tyreek. What are you gonna do? But what do I know?
I still think they'll figure it out.
It ain't even about that.
Fine. It's only 5 games.
It ain't about that. It's the turnovers. I'm telling you, if he don't turn the ball over, especially towards the red zone, it's like, bro, what are you doing?
Yeah, it's like he's taking unnecessary chances.
He trying to win the game in one drive. That's what he doing.
And it's costing him. It's really costing him. Then they played this week without Chris Jones. That's maybe their first or second run. See, this team has no balance whatsoever.
Who, the Eagles?
The Eagles. I mean, they ain't got nothing. Let's start there. They don't have.
That's the head coach.
But they have. When you look at the receivers, they're small wide receivers. They're all tiny framed wide. They have no size.
Bro, he over here just hating on the short man.
Now, do you know if this was Wentz out there, this man would be saying it's a completely different thing? I just want to point that out.
Who?
It'll be all Wentz's fault.
Well, like I said, I just look at the reaction from now. Jalen Hurts is not playing well right now.
Jalen Hurts ain't the one, bro. I'm gonna let you know right now. Q is right. That's the only compliment I'm giving Q on it. Because he said some goofy shit on Tuesday, and I still gotta address that.
But when you have Wentz, I can see it in Wentz. I can see he ain't right. You could tell by
no, Wentz ain't. Yeah,
and by watching him,
Wentz ain't shit.
If he was playing on this team, he'd be shook right now.
He ain't doing shit on Indy.
Right. You know how they talked about who was it that cried? David Carr that cried in the huddle. Wentz would be crying right now. That's no fear. That's doing more with less. That's what I see when I see him. Come on, man. Y'all gotta.
This ain't no damn. What is it? I can't even think of the name. More or less. No fear. We ain't working out up in here.
Let's see.
He said less is more. This ain't no damn Charmin commercial, nigga. They just got a shitball team.
They really.
And I wanted to believe in Jalen Hurts too.
You did?
Yeah, I wanted to, but
he is what he is.
He gonna be a Tyrod Taylor in the league.
Yeah, he is what he is. They're gonna draft a quarterback in the offseason.
Pass interference.
You know what's crazy?
What a catch.
He would be really good if he was in Denver.
Mm-hmm. Hey, that still was.
But they do got to get some goddamn receivers.
That was a nice catch.
If Jalen Hurts was in Denver right now, he'll be.
How is that not pass interference?
He got one foot in.
I'm just shocked he held on to that ball. But see, ain't no side like
that's because he was
the Alshon Jeffrey type where you can throw those jump balls like that. They don't have that.
Nah, he got forced out anyway. Alshon he could have caught it the same way, but he wouldn't have been in bounds.
Well, I think he's saying the throw would have been different, but not from Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts throw the same way for everybody.
But even those overthrown balls would be.
Nah, he be over and under.
Run! There you go.
Touchdown.
That's Tub. Bruh, sit your ass. Get back on the bench. Y'all down by umpteen amount of points.
That's what Sheldon talk about though. No quit.
No quit. None. Chill vibes. That means something to me, man. To be a leader of men, you gotta have.
What it mean in the wins and loss column?
Nothing.
4.
It means
Nothing.
top pick.
But he got
in
the
the
same,
2022 draft.
Record as Patty right now. So
now Patty gonna be all right.
he is. Patty is gonna be all right. I can't say.
You gotta clean up the shit.
They ain't gonna give my boy that.
Jalen gonna be all right, man.
Chill Vibes 24 said the NFL just wanted to put Brady, Mahomes, Rodgers, and Lamar on prime time as much as possible.
Nobody gives a fuck about Brady.
The Eagles had
nah. That's
the consumer wants to see Brady.
That's a white man's dream.
Oh.
Tom Brady's life.
They're watching Brady.
Somebody watching Brady.
They are watching because it's Brady. He got people watching.
Yes.
Yeah, he does. He got that. The
You'd be
Eagles had
surprised
no
about
chance to
how
win
much
this game.
America cares about a dashing white man.
Yeah,
that's what they consider Brady.
You know when I knew it was a rap when I saw black people talking about Brady, I was like, oh shit, it's over.
I know some black people who root for Brady.
I see black people.
It's a Cardinal
Brady.
sin for real.
Yeah, man. No, it really is. It really is because all them motherfuckers stood with me back in the day, even if they ain't know it. Like we were anti-Brady. We didn't give a fuck. Fuck this motherfucker, man. Mm. And see, this
they bend the knee.
This is how America does, man. They whoop you into submission.
I ain't bending the knee.
They whoop you into submissions. I've been steadfast and stern on this show.
I ain't no Jon Snow ass nigga.
Yep.
I'll say this though. Q pissed me off when he said the Panthers are the New York Giants of the South.
That was
a bad take.
Yeah,
because the Panthers are the country cousins of the Vikings.
Well, the Panthers. What's the Giants' record?
The Giants are
1-4.
Yes.
Okay, because the Panthers are 3-2.
2-3.
3-2.
No, they're not.
Yes, they're 3-2.
Yeah, they won. They was undefeated for a minute until the Cowboys.
Panthers. I was thinking Eagles. I'm sorry.
Panthers.
I'm sorry.
They're 3-2. So
they met a real team in week 4.
Right. Yeah, to be the Giants' cousins would be an insult to the Panthers. It's not the same thing.
I mean, the reason why I say y'all the country cousins of the Vikings is because y'all just one QB away. And y'all never get the QB right. Y'all haven't had a good QB since Cam. And before Cam, it was Jake Delhomme.
I agree with that.
Jake the Snake.
I 100% agree with that.
I used to fuck with Jake the Snake.
I did too. Yeah.
Hey, you know why they call him a snake?
Nah, I don't know.
Hey, don't leave your wife around no more. That's what they. Hey, it was a Carolina killer.
I thought he had Brady. We them boys said Terry Bradshaw said Darnold is the best QB all time in the Panthers franchise history. Somebody needs to leak his emails. We them boys, you're 100% correct. They need to leak them Terry Bradshaw emails.
All right, man. Hold on.
Man, go ahead, Ken. I ain't gonna address that much.
So first of all, Mr. T, you right. It was the rap videos that got turned black people around. It's like Pied Piper, man. You know, you can just leave some shit trinkets out and they just scoop them up. And next thing you know, they hanging you up somewhere on the tree. But that's all right. That's what y'all want to do. Go ahead. Who was the person that said that?
Terry Bradshaw.
So Terry Bradshaw said that Sam Darnold is the best quarterback in Panthers history. Mm-hmm. See, now I got to go against Sam Darnold because I can't be having that shit, bro. I can't be having that shit, man.
Join the wagon.
Like, if this man is successful, that's gonna prove that man even more true in his eyes.
Bingo. Which is why I feel the way I feel and say what I be saying.
We have different objectives and different agendas, Sheldon.
It's the same thing. That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't like Darnold.
Yeah, but you made that shit up. I got something to stand behind. Yes, I got words. Nobody said that shit when Darnold joined the team.
He was a great white hype. Everybody kept saying, and you bit the Kool-Aid. You drank the Kool-Aid too. Oh man, he just needed a team. That team is terrible that he played. Everybody was saying that.
No. I still agree. I still agree with all that. My issue now is the fact that they're trying to take a guy who just got there, who is 3-2, who's had 3 good games, 2 bad games. Correct. And you're saying now he hasn't even finished the season that he's the best quarterback.
Well, see, they were saying that when he got there. That's what a lot of people said. Well, the Panthers are going to be great now. They've been saying that since he's been there. Everybody
has anybody said he was better than Cam Newton until now? That's the issue.
I don't know.
The man has went to the Super Bowl.
Is.
That man dragged this goddamn team. So yes, there is an agenda, and maybe now Terry Bradshaw is putting words to that agenda with this statement. And I feel you. See, you follow this Panther shit more than I do. I don't give a fuck like that. But
nobody does. To keep it a bean.
I know he completely transformed the show. Yeah. Like if you're a Panther or a South Carolinian, this is the show for you. I'm telling you. Tune in.
All four of y'all.
Yeah.
I know y'all listening.
Yeah, you're gonna get your SC report.
This chat is loaded with Panthers fans.
But no, man. Like, I mean, he's better than Terry. Terry Bradshaw. He's better than Teddy.
He ain't better than
He
Teddy.
ain't better than Teddy.
He's better than Teddy.
He ain't better than Teddy. That's what I was wanting to get to because I was like,
I think Teddy would have a great second year.
If you
Teddy ain't all, man. Y'all need to stop caping for Teddy, man.
Teddy Two Gloves is an urban legend.
Who the hell just beat the hell out of him? The goddamn Steelers with a busted up Big Ben.
He coming off a concussion, man.
But he needs to set his ass down.
Yeah. All right, come on,
Teddy.
You see what black quarterback he talking about nice? What black quarterback he talking about nice? When I was caping for Dak, he ain't had nothing nice to say. I be talking about Lamar, he ain't got nothing nice to say. When I talk about Patty, he ain't got nothing nice to say. Who you talking nice about, kid?
Rob. Hey, in the chat, please drop y'all's teams because we don't know who y'all's teams are. Drop your team in the chat.
Rob Costa, another Panther in here.
He just now turned on Sam Darnold. He was rooting for Sammy.
Simplistic Grace, how they pay your bills in the house?
Hey, man.
You asking too many questions, bro. You asking too many names,
what
bro.
kind of
Panthers?
No,
bag back, bro.
No,
bag back, bro.
No, you don't need to know how.
Bag back, bro.
God damn,
he
brought it up.
He gonna have somebody come up in here.
Not for you to ask her to say something.
She gonna have somebody come up in here.
God damn.
Some random nigga gonna be like, nigga named Sheldon say it. Sheldon J.
Nick know who was the Panthers that
Jesus Christ.
Oh, man. I ain't the feds, too. I promise you I'm not sure.
Bro, don't tell Sheldon.
No, you can't, bro. You can't.
Nah, I was asking her because she can get us some guests on here. That's why I want to know.
Man, damn.
Mr. T, the IRS after me, so I can't be. Oh, your boyfriend is a producer. That's what I'm talking about. Hey,
look at him.
Let's get some of them on the show now.
Comeback time, Shelton.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, he just need to run.
Hey, if he come back, if he scores on this drive,
bro, if he come back and beat Brady, I'm taking Jalen the rest of the season.
They're not gonna come back. But if he drives him down the field, it's interesting.
Kick Tan Dog out.
Can y'all believe you got two teams?
10 dog yes. 10. You're a Bucs fan or a Brady fan? Like, were you a Bucs fan when Jameis was there?
I believe you can. You can root for two teams.
My man.
But I'm saying, but my heart is like you have one team, but you can root for another team as long as they're in a separate conference, and as long as whenever they face each other, you still root for your home team. Like I'm a Bengals fan through and through. So if they face the Giants, I'm rooting for the Bengals. Like. Of course, I'm gonna do that. Mm-hmm. I've already seen the Giants get 2 Super Bowls. I need to see the Bengals get
tweets open one. Doors. Turks can't throw the ball more than 10 yards down the field accurately.
He over here hyping. Not it's more than 10 yards. It's anything over 30.
He said, "I hated Brady before the Bucs." Man, you all right with me? Now I understand you're gonna root.
He
for your
said
team.
Before the Bucs.
I know.
You ain't hear what he said after the Bucs.
I'm giving him some grace because I understand. It was like. This is the Manny LeBron relationship.
Yeah.
Manny cannot stand, even to this day, he don't give a damn about that title. He hates LeBron.
I get it.
But when LeBron on the squad,
Manny has not Lakers, he ain't said a bad thing about LeBron yet.
Not since he got on the team.
He don't say nothing about it. But that's really like a dilemma. Like I said, I hate Sam Darnold. I hate him. As a player, I hate him. So it's really tough when you're watching your favorite team, the team you bleed, and you got to watch a person you hate on your team. That's rough.
I saw a Cincy fan out here too. Shout out, I think it was Devontae. Shout out to you, man.
Man, Jamar Chase, boy, I thought he couldn't catch. That's what.
They keep saying that.
Somebody said the man.
They keep saying that
preseason. I mean, that's where that came from. And then he.
And then what did I always say during that time? I was like, bro, it's fucking preseason. Don't know. You could throw for 500 yards in preseason. That don't mean a goddamn thing in the league.
Tell that to Devontae Smith. Yeah.
That nigga, like you said, what is? Nah, you got me questioning black. But what you say he was? He was a Heisman Trophy winner.
The Heisman Trophy winner, man. They said he was the best receiver
Since when?
Since in the draft. They said he was the guy.
Who?
A lot of people
said who's the guy?
Devontae Smith.
What was the first receiver picked off the draft though?
It didn't matter. They were fucked up.
That was Jamar Chase. That's the best receiver.
And people saying they fucked up. They should have got Devontae Smith. He was right there on the board.
People said we should have got an offensive lineman.
I didn't see Devontae get a lot of love like that.
When he won the Heisman, I thought they were hyping Devontae Smith.
He was the best college player last year, but winning the Heisman does not guarantee you're going to be a great pro.
You tell that to the people that were hyping him up as one of the best receivers. I didn't see them hyping him like that. No, I didn't.
They were saying they like. I'll give him this. He's a great route runner, but like outside of that, he ain't that dude. He's more of a luxury. He's like a Kyle Pitts to me.
Ken Donovan Molina asks, "How do you become a member?"
Oh, if you're on a desktop, if you're on your mobile, it's harder. But if you're on a desktop, then you just go to youtube.com/deadendsports, and then there's a join button. And I think some people said if you hit the $, it'll give you the option there.
Devontae and Mr. T, y'all are both right. Waddle got more love than Smith. Waddle was just hurt.
Okay.
Oh, that was a nice pass.
I mean, we got to see Waddle with a quarterback. I don't know who the fuck throwing to that nigga.
That was a nice pass. If he caught that was nice.
But the reason why I wanted Chase with the Bengals at the time when everybody was trying to say protect Burrow, I still do agree with that. But Burrow been playing reckless though. This nigga be running like a motherfucker. But we haven't picked a good offensive lineman in our first round pick in years. And we're better at picking receivers. Look at Tyler Boyd, look at T. Higgins, look at Chad, look at TJ, look at AJ Green, Marvin Jones. People talk about the Steelers. Cincinnati been drafting a lot of
get some good wide out.
We know how to scout.
Both those Ohio teams, they both are good at scouting receivers. Yeah, Justin Herbert making a lot of people look bad, not just Tua.
That's not a catch.
It looked like it to me.
That foot's up. When he got the ball, that foot's up, and the other foot's going up.
The crazy thing about
appreciate you for joining, Flash.
Andre Smith does still haunt me. The crazy thing about dang, what was I about to say?
My mom said she did the $sign and couldn't become a member that way.
The crazy thing about the Chargers is that they've been lucky with a lot of their draft picks. They got Justin Herbert at the time when they draft very well. Mm-hmm. Like the transition from Phillip Rivers to Justin Herbert is beautiful. They got everything you pretty much need. But they always don't make it. Like it's like you can't if you were to say like what would you do right, I feel like they would get a lot more right than wrong. But they never just win.
Yeah.
Like as much as Justin Herbert is impressive, do you see them coming out the AFC?
This would be the best shot they had.
But at the same time, they still very young. When I say young, I'm mostly talking about the quarterback. Even though he had a hell of a game against Cleveland, but it's like this is the regular season. How are you when somebody game playing for your ass?
Yeah, and the only thing that scares me too is the fact that the defense gave up so much in that Cleveland game. That's the thing that scares me.
That is true.
Because we talked about with Patty, you have a couple
in your division.
Yeah, a couple off passes, and that's a whole nother story as far as that game goes. Because he had to be perfect for them to win that game.
Mm.
And how often as a quarterback will you be perfect? That's the same thing that scared me with Lamar. He has to be perfect for them to win games. And it's like you got to get some help from somewhere. That's a team game. I need 100 yards rushing from somebody.
But that comes from but that comes from, again, this is why I feel like lately I've been the main one that keeps bringing up we got to start questioning coaches, GMs, and executives when you're talking about building a fucking team. Because niggas think that just because you got one player that they should be all good and everything. Nah, you got to surround that motherfucker with talent too.
Yeah, you really do.
The one thing I will say that I criticize specific players though is based off of like the expectations of that position. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to be a franchise QB, you got to be somebody. You know what I'm saying? We don't just toss that tag around. Like you got to do some shit.
Right.
If you a backup, you a backup. You know what I'm saying? But it doesn't mean that just because you're a franchise QB, you can do like
creepy.
you get away with everything.
Correct. Y'all know that the Eagles got 3 top 10 picks as it sits right now, coming in the next year.
Right now?
Yeah, 3 top 10.
They gonna
picks.
fuck them
It
up.
don't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing until they change their head coach.
I was gonna say
Once
No,
the
not the head coach, the guy making the picks.
I was gonna say
Oh, yeah, true.
I was saying it because of what you were just saying.
Yep.
It's really gonna go if you ain't making no changes in the leadership. But it's gonna be hard to mess that up though. You got 3 top 10 picks.
Nah, you
Yo,
can mess it up
it's the
easy.
Eagles,
You can mess
bro.
it up so easily.
Dang.
They picked Rager over somebody.
Yeah, they didn't did that a couple.
They traded up to get Devontae Smith, and everybody's saying that they were hyping up somebody else. So, based on what they were saying in the chat, that was a reach.
I hope Malik Willis don't go to the Eagles. He probably gonna be the first overall pick.
He will be.
At least I hope so. Because
Brown-
Rattler ain't shit, boy. That nigga, they in a
If he
dual
went
back.
to the Eagles, they will fuck him up.
Yeah, I wouldn't want him in the Eagles.
Brown Family Book said, "Y'all want to coach the Raiders? Clear your emails." True story.
Man,
My thing is like, do black people do emails like that?
I don't think nobody do.
Not
I didn't
anymore.
think nobody would do emails like that.
but this was a couple of about 3-some years
No,
ago.
but I'm just saying,
emails-
like, who is that? Who is that casual in
This was a
emails?
long time ago. How long ago
Well,
was this?
John Gruden is old, so he not thinking like
But
that.
I'm just saying, like, it's always like when it's some scandalous shit, like with white people, it's like it's always like emails trades.
Because-
Like you look at the Hillary Clinton shit, it was emails. Like,
Yeah.
it's like who be saying niggas be saying like, oh yeah, I killed Bob last week in the email. Like,
Fast.
because they don't they're untouchable. You know, we've had to hide and do shit all out. I hold them.
yeah, we used to
assistants.
we used to do it talking in code.
Yeah.
That's why he shows flashes now because that was in a tight window. That was a good catch, Devontae.
He done said that only about 2-3 times.
He said he's saying that all. He waited a whole 4 quarters to say that compliment.
Yeah, he gonna give you 4 bad ones sometimes. That's the first time they ran the ball in the second half, I think.
I'm telling you, if they score right now, that's a lot of time, right?
The first down sign. Why would you ain't ran the ball with 3 times today? Get back to the huddle.
Look, he hyped, man. The leader keeping them energized, keeping them motivated, right?
They gotta be fast paced with it.
Pat the Don said the Chargers are the Hawks of the NFL. That's a pretty good analogy.
Watch out.
That's that Madden tackle. That's the shit that be getting them under. Cause I had FIFO. I had a couple of big plays on FIFO. He got me that shit. Jalen with 109 yards passing, killing it tonight, boy.
Chill out.
What else you got here?
Chill Vibes 24 says, Nick, give us your thoughts on Ben Simmons coming back. Like Ken said, I 100% agree with Ken said. That nigga looked at his bank account. He looked at Chase. He looked at that Wells Fargo. And baby girl was looking at him like, nigga, you need to do something.
He
Your
looked
ass
at all
ain't gonna
his
be
accounts,
sleeping.
and that shit wasn't to be found. He was like, yo,
Oh, he almost picked that.
Boy.
hey man.
Nah, she said just because you don't shoot your shots don't mean you gonna be busted in me. You better get a job, boy.
That shit hit different, man. Kyrie gonna be next. Kyrie either gonna quit. Well, I don't know about Kyrie. Kyrie's so aloof,
Kyrie
man.
got
He's hard to
money
tell.
now. Yeah.
He got money, but still, Kyrie just, I don't know. He in a different headspace. But Ben
Simmons ordered
Ben
that
was
for-
like,
for- he
shit.
was like, I had to get back to
Ben Simmons was about 3 months away from applying for EBT.
man, I'm telling you, I saw that shit on Bleacher Report. They were like, after he get his check,
And I-
he was every second thought.
I'll say this though.
They
I heard that first meeting with him and Doc. They said some F bombs.
But that was over the summer, though.
Nah, they
Yeah, because I read that too, and they said that was over the
running
summer.
for his life.
Oh, that's a flag.
that hit the ground, nigga. Chill the fuck out. Get your goofy ass up.
But yeah, I saw that because I was like, oh shit, damn, they beefing and they just got back. So that Ben was probably still salty about what happened.
Mm-hmm.
But I
But these young niggas like that's what I don't understand with. And I know Kyrie is in a whole different tax bracket than me. He's in a whole new mindset perspective. I don't know what it's like to be a rich nigga just yet. But to leave $200 million on the table,
I know.
Ken, if you had $2 million on this table right now, you leaving? You ain't leaving the
Not
studio.
over a damn shot.
$200 million.
Not over a shot.
Guaranteed.
And just like Franklin said, just over a way you don't like a way a nigga talk.
No.
Fuck that shit.
Just because you don't want to take some medicine.
Right. Right. You've been taking shots your whole life.
Man.
Fuck that shit. Whatever the hell wrong with you, you can go at least get it fixed.
If you smoked another nigga's blunt, that's about as dirty as you. That's about as dirty as taking a shot. A nigga do some. A nigga. If you describe rolling the blunt, it sounds disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
But you still hit the blunt. Damn, you pass it around.
That shit got all.
And you know
of shit
Kyrie smoking. He got the fro now.
Yep. That shit got all kind of shit on there, man.
This man.
COVID.
But now Ben Simmons, yeah, he learned quick.
Yeah.
Yep.
They turn their cable off. That's all. You cable get off. Let's go to work.
He got used to being called Mr. Nigga. They go like, nigga, what you doing here?
And they gonna pop up like everything right. You didn't even tell them motherfuckers you were coming. Like,
that's what they
try to go visit him and wherever he was at. The team try to go visit. He tell about, nah, don't come. Then he come to them.
Yeah.
Bruh, that's why. Bro,
he looking
why do y'all
crazy,
think
bro.
I called that shit early? I did not fuck with Ben Simmons early. I knew this shit.
And when you leave your girl for a new girl, and that new girl ain't hitting on nothing, you try to go back.
No, it's even worse. He left this girl thinking he was a bad bitch.
Yeah,
he left this girl thinking he ain't even had nobody waiting. He just left this girl thinking like, as soon as I go on the market, I'm gonna get snatched up.
People gonna want
He like, hey, no,
nobody wants
your punk ass.
Reality set in. Oh man,
the Nets ain't even gonna trade for you, and they dealing with Kyrie.
Yeah, everybody's saying nah, we ain't. We good.
A nigga who can't shoot.
Yeah, we
already got one.
Yep.
We got one already. What we need two for?
That's crazy. Who else on your list?
I was gonna give you compliments too till you was talking shit, but
I said.
I was agreeing with you on Kyrie. He needs to retire. You said on Tuesday. I agree with you.
Yeah. Hanging up.
And then the only thing else I had was that Tony Dungy and Mike Tirico, some punk ass niggas. But that's about it.
Well,
respect. I'll say that respectfully because I do respect Tony.
You gotta say, okay.
Cause man,
I got you.
You saw that. You saw the clip, didn't you?
No, I didn't see the clip.
I was watching it live on Monday Night Football. Sunday Night Football. It was a fucking disgrace.
He's a religious man.
Two black men talking about this situation like that.
Nick, this is what they've always done. You know this. They've used religion to pacify us. Dungy is an example of that, a walking example of that.
And somebody said Mike Tirico think he a Italian stallion. Hey man,
he is Italian, right?
I don't know what the fuck.
I think he is Italian. He's not like black.
He a punk ass nigga. Well, regardless,
I don't know if
this motherfucker. I worked with John Gruden for 7 years.
Look crazy.
And where was Drew Brees at? But Monty Jones said it right. Where was Drew Brees at? He was there. I know he was in the studio.
Mm-hmm.
I want to hear what his granddaddy would have to say about John Gruden.
Right.
No, he probably helped ghostwrite some of that shit.
He CC'd in the emails.
Yeah, but
Tony Dungy, bro.
But they was trying to say, well, the way he is with me, but that don't mean that's how he is. You can't.
You don't know them. You don't know them.
You can't say it with the way he never called me.
No, he talking about something. If he apologized, I'm gonna take him for that.
Stop accepting these motherfuckers' apologies.
That's all they do.
Yep.
John Gruden didn't want to talk about it at first. He's like, I ain't addressing this shit.
Yeah, he said, I'm done.
I'm sorry I got caught. That's my apology.
And Jamel had a good point. She said only white men get that privilege to where they can talk about shit when they want to.
Mm-hmm.
Mike Vick getting talked. Anywhere Mike Vick goes, somebody bringing up dogs. Everywhere. And he got to address it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And apologize afterwards, regardless.
But then that's why they were like, yo, was Mark Davis, if you don't want to handle this, we're going to leak some more shit. And if you keep talking, we got some shit on you.
Nah, what's crazy is that none of them owners got nothing leaked. Sheldon, you called that shit up. He said, he said, how many emails or texts you sent before you get a response? That means somebody was talking to this nigga. Yeah. Somebody ain't saying, somebody over here quiet when they was really loud.
I'm not going to send you that many texts in a row without you saying,
they got them.
Hey, pat the Don right. Wait till they read Jerry Jones emails.
Oh, they ain't gonna read. I guarantee they won't read Jerry Jones emails.
They working on the cover up for the rest of those emails.
Yeah, Jerry Jones is one that they won't touch. They can't touch.
They pissing on them servers. They taking a bum piss on them servers. They deleting all that shit.
Correct. And I'm telling you, it's some of them that they may come out to Dan Snyder, some of them other guys, but they not gonna mess with Jerry Jones.
Wait a minute, y'all mean to tell me that Breeze was on the set.
Yes, he was right there. It's like us three right here, and somehow, somewhere, you turn the camera with Shelton ain't here, but he right there. Drew Brees was right there. They ain't ask him shit. They had either 2 black men or 1.5. I don't know how much Italian is in Mike Tirico. They had
2.5 black. They had damn. So they only asked the black people about it.
Yeah.
Nah, you got to get the white folks to talk, bro.
You had to go to the bathroom or something like that.
Nah, you got to get the white folks.
Drew
to talk.
Brees was right there.
Hold on.
Yeah, how did they not?
They did not turn the camera and say, Drew Brees, how you feel about John Gruden's comments? Fuck out of here, man.
Tracy G said, I agree with everything y'all said about Kyrie. Will Chauncey be the Blazers head coach for the entire season?
Yeah.
Yeah, he gonna be there.
He gonna show up to work.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, he gonna be there.
He been waiting his opportunity. He could have been got a head coaching job. He could have even been a GM at one point. He been picking his spots. He knows we get into.
Shamron is right. Those Kraft emails, bro.
Oh, with the parlor girls? Hey, that's the one I want to see.
Yeah.
Fuck all this racist shit. We used to that.
Yeah.
I want to see what you talking about, them biddies.
And I want to see what maybe the Texans got some good ones about Deshaun Watson.
Hey, you know what's crazy? What if him and Kraft got a relationship? they was hitting up the parlors.
But if Deshaun would have ended up in damn New England.
No, hey, if he do, it'll trade for Mac Jones. Hey, we know what's up, kid.
We know, man.
And we know what happened too. That's why Deshaun took the fall and he ain't out the league yet. He was with Kraft.
He really ain't out
He
the
was
league.
with Kraft. Kraft was like, look, bro, you take
I got
this
you.
shit. I
Yep.
got you. There's gonna be some crazy shit. Whoop-de-whoop. You know what I'm saying?
And you know Kraft like hanging out with blacks. He like hanging out with black people now. I don't know. Like Brady and Kraft, all of a sudden they like the darkies.
Did you see where Damari Smith is scared that those emails are gonna show racial bias as far as hiring practices and stuff like that? So
This is one thing I hate about this whole ordeal with John Gruden is that it's putting Damari Smith on like a victim pedestal.
Yeah.
When he ain't been doing shit for the NFLPA for years, damn near decades. I don't know. He been the motherfucking president for a minute.
He's
he ain't
fucked
doing
up a lot, too.
He done fucked up a lot of shit, especially with that when they was doing that negotiation shit back in a few years ago. It's been a while.
Yeah,
It's been
he
a while
got him
now.
in this mess there now.
So I hate that it's getting him off that leash, but nah, this nigga.
Sharon,
If he wasn't black, I'll say he ain't shit.
Urban Meyer is the happiest person on earth right now because all that focus on Urban Meyer has went out the window, and now
I don't even know why it was a big deal. It's white man being white man.
that's it. Well, I think the biggest issue with that was the fact that he didn't catch it. It's normal procedure for the coach to come home with the team.
No, the biggest part of that whole thing is that they're not winning. They're a losing organization, and they thought they was gonna win because they got Trevor Lawrence and Urban Meyer, and he over here getting twerked on by some little thotty over here at his own bar.
Too, boy.
Yeah.
She wanted that.
Urban was happy.
Yeah.
The Jaguar was ready to pounce.
She said, I don't date black man, but I do Urban.
Yeah, man. Hey, he was like,
You
go with
named
this.
Urban for a reason.
Boy, she was backing that thing up
She
like,
was,
hey,
man.
like it was a U-Haul truck.
First down. Oh.
dang, Brady. Brady been off.
Yeah, Brady has been off tonight.
Because he don't want to play on this shit. This is Brady. Look,
Nah, don't bail him out. Don't bail him out.
I ain't bailing him out, but he don't want to be there. Brady like, this some bullshit. This some
Yeah,
bullshit
he got that Harry Potter haircut too.
I need 2
Bruh,
touchdowns
this is what
Two.
Brady is.
from anybody.
Who you got?
Oh, I picked the points over 52.
Oh, okay.
This is what Brady is. He's a 40-year-old quarterback. You're seeing that right now.
Oh, it's gonna get bad. Bro.
I can't wait to the playoffs. That's the reason.
gonna
That's
be
what I want
bad.
to wait. Because these young QBs, that's why I'm so happy with it. And they mostly young and black. I wish the Bucs faced the Cowboys first round somehow, some way.
Watch, man. Watch. Brady got lucky as shit. Yeah, I can see.
He don't want to see Dak. He don't want to see Dak twice.
Shit,
if it wasn't for Greg the
You
leg,
don't want to see that again right now.
if you want to be honest, the 2 games that they've won that were like against like the closest games, the Cowboys and the Pats, all came down to field goals. If Greg the leg, well, he only got that nickname no more because he missed them field goals. He missed 3 field goals in that game.
Yeah.
He makes 2 out of 3. They win. The Cowboys win the game. We talking about a whole different Bucs. If the New England team is like their history, making field goals at the last minute, if that kicker makes the field goal and win the game, we looking at the Bucs differently.
Yep.
I know it's ifs, and I'm not drinking tonight, but I'm just saying, like, Brady ain't been doing that much shit, and he's been throwing up his biggest points against bum teams: Atlanta, Miami.
I can't say he ain't been doing nothing.
Oh,
I think I get what you're saying. He's overhyped right now. But I mean, it's still he leading the league in touchdowns. Still, that deserves some credit. Not all the credit, but some credit to be his age and to have the stats. Right now, I think that he's on pace to break the touchdown record. Even in a 16 game season, he's on pace to break that.
And I hate that you keep throwing out that stat. This is not the platform to do that.
We don't.
This is why I'm
What's
like,
that Stephen A. Smith me? I'm here to tell you now. We don't care. That's us
we
right
don't
now.
give no damns about what that white man doing in Tampa.
We don't hype Brady on this show, man.
Man, I just like records being broken. That's my thing.
Oh, gee, you sound like B. B wanted the Patriots to go undefeated because he likes to see records broken.
He just want to see history while he's living. He want every day to be like, oh yeah, that's some shit that I ain't gonna never see again.
Can you imagine if Brady would have been undefeated? Brady wouldn't have had to win any more Super Bowls. He would have been goated.
Yards, shield Bible. I think it's yards. One of them.
Which one? And why you think that birthed the Giants fan out of me? When Eli threw that motherfucker up and the black man came down, black man was God that day.
Yep, I fucked with Eli. I fucked with that Giants team though.
That Giants team, Strahan walked off to the best NFL post career of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Strahan is the fucking host of Good Morning America.
Yeah. A
nigga who possibly has CTE at one point in time in his life is hosting Good Morning America.
It's the passing yards. I'm sorry, it's not touchdowns, it's passing yards. I was wrong on that. Hey, Flavian O said Mike Florio really wants all the emails released.
Oh, that's a fact. Mike Florio be calling the NFL out on their bullshit with that pro football talk. Like, he be knowing shit.
They been getting that all game. You can run on the Bucs.
How many yards he had? He my running back in one of my leagues. I think.
Yeah, it's Miles Sanders.
Mm-hmm. But he has given me nothing all year.
But to this point about the coaching, like, y'all, why do y'all didn't do this early? Now y'all running with down 2 touchdowns?
Yeah, and they should have scored a touchdown, man. Come on.
They've been doing that. Like they've had, like, he's had that the same shit I be doing in Madden. That out of shotgun, inside zone. He's gotten over 10 yards on back-to-back plays on that. Back-to-back plays.
Yeah, see, I got in my matchup, he got 66 yards at 6.6.
About to get a touch. Get him, Jalen.
Step out of bounds,
Get
bro.
Get the ball to Miles Sanders, Jalen one time, please.
Nah, Jalen going for that tub. He said, I'm the one.
Yep, he about to get his numbers up.
He said, I ain't the 2, I ain't the 3, I'm the 1.
Great.
I'm QB1.
Those stats going to be looking great. Jalen is going to be, he's the...
He threw a pick in the game yet?
Yeah, he did. He threw one.
Oh, okay, good. I hope I hope I ain't jinx him, but he already threw one, so he got out the way.
It was bad. Nah, he got another.
Not if he come back.
He got another one.
The way Tommy boy throwing them ducks.
This is what he did to the Panthers. He started running all over the goddamn play.
Yeah.
And he about to do it again.
He's the youngest QB, the first QB to average 250 passing yards and 150 rushing yards. No, 250 passing yards and 50 rushing yards per game in his first 10 games.
That's a first down, boy. That's first and goal.
Give him the ball.
That's all you gotta do. Work.
Let Sanders give me a touchdown or something one time. He threw 2 picks, Marshmallow.
He gonna do a play action on this though. One
of them was called back. It was a penalty. He's not gonna give it to him. Throw it away.
Flag on who?
But see, they have no run. Like at this point, it's holding on defense. But at this point, your average team would be lining up in a power formation. They don't have a power back. There's no I formations. Most of these are run pass.
Honestly, these days in the NFL, I wouldn't even expect that. That's old school.
Hey,
I expect shotgun more than anything nowadays.
That shit work for me.
You still gotta be. It does, but you still gotta be able to line up, and run the ball at some point.
To be honest, it's all about can you sustain first downs and can you put it in the end zone. That's the different switch in mentality, because I think you're right. If this was 5 to even 4 years ago, But it's changed now with the college system being so influential in the NFL.
But every team, like you think about every team, they can
It's the
line
one
up in the eye and run the ball.
It's your touchdown.
Please give it to him. Oh my God!
Wow.
That's it.
I thought it was off. I thought somebody was offsides as false start or something. That was a sloppy ass starting play.
It's really difficult to run from that position. Line them up.
Eric Kirby, shout out to you. Do you still think Bama will be in the national championship game even after this loss?
Yeah.
And thoughts on Georgia win this year?
Can't trust Georgia team. Yeah. Georgia's quarterback.
First of all, y'all disrespecting the number 3 team in the league.
No, we're not.
In the country right now.
No, we're not.
And and I can't be the nigga who I am right now.
No, I know who it is.
Hey, the Bearcats, that's my alma mater. Shout out to the Bearcats. We taking it this year. And we got a first round pick. We got a first round pick corner too.
I'm pulling for y'all.
You ain't pulling for shit. Hey, I told you, he the one. Man.
I'm sorry, man.
I told you, he the one.
Look at him. Go ahead. Like he did something.
He at home. You gotta shit on. If you can't shit on people at home, you ain't doing.
Hey, like I said, if he come back and beat Brady, I'm Team Jalen the rest of the season. Yeah.
But now, I think somehow, some way they will get Alabama in the playoffs.
Yeah.
But I think that I think it may come down to them facing Georgia though in the SEC title game.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're gonna play them in the title game for sure.
What is this?
I have no idea. This
they're going for 2.
Does not make sense.
I don't mind it, honestly.
We missed the last field goal, but I don't understand why they're going for 2 at this point.
I don't mind it because it's like they're gonna go by winning the game, and they're gonna have to do.
But what does this help at this point?
This helps lets them get the lead. They scored 14 points unanswered.
13 because he caught that.
Yeah, he caught that.
He caught it.
It was a nice pass.
Look at the coach for the Eagles.
It's still that. Yeah.
Now they can get hyped.
Yeah, I agree with you, Terrence. I have no idea why they went for it.
Because if they score a touchdown, they can take the lead. They thinking about if we get one more stop, then we run out the clock and take the lead.
Trying to win the game.
Yeah, they winning the game.
They don't want Brady to get the ball.
Hell
like
nah.
Todd. So nah.
That's
like,
smart because they seen Brady get.
No overtime.
Yeah, they're not going.
Yep. If we get a stop, which you're not about to get a stop,
they're gonna get a stop.
It's gonna be tough to get a stop.
Hey, Ken, if Jalen win this game, I'm back on the bandwagon.
What was the score?
The
score at halftime was
21-7.
No, it was 28-7.
21-7.
21-7. They scored in the third quarter. Now let me ask you the Jalen detractors for real. This doesn't. I mean, they ain't gonna win this game. I don't think at all.
Don't even ask the question.
But do you think does this help you a little bit with Jalen?
No, he's been terrible. The Bucs will pull back.
Somebody said he threw 2 picks.
He threw 1, but they called it back. It was a penalty on it. No, he dropped it. It hit the ground.
Now, Marshmallow, yeah, you right. I called this shit out a couple weeks ago. Field goal kickers ain't what they used to be.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say last week and forgot to say it. They missed the most extra points in field goals in the history of the league last week. It was 16 missed extra points last week. 16. And which I commend the NFL on that though. Let me tell you why. Because when they move the extra point back, it makes more of a difference.
It changed the game. Yep.
It changed the game.
It added an element to it.
It does. It's more suspenseful. Before extra point was a formality. Just let's just kick the extra point. It's nothing. The game's over. Now you got to make that kick, and these guys are not making that kick. So it's a different.
That's why you got to pay. You should pay Justin Tucker as much as you pay Odell Beckham.
I can
because he probably affect the game just as much as he do,
if not more. You know, your leading scorer in the league is Morton Anderson. So
the Ravens would not be having this much of a winning record if it wasn't for that nigga.
We got 150 people in the chat right now. We appreciate all y'all for being here. If you have not done so, do so please by hitting that like button and subscribe if you have not. Also, like we say every week, every show, we appreciate you for coming on. Please take the time to invite somebody else to come on with you. Please, we appreciate it.
This idiot probably got a taunting called on him on the Eagles. Take him off the field. That's how you lose games, man.
Nah, they be calling taunting like a motherfucker these days.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. What in the
that's stupid. That's just stupid.
What is this?
What was it?
He said something. Right there.
He got in his face like that.
And they probably been talking trash.
I
don't like that, but they probably been doing it all night.
That's not something you call. That's some bullshit. This is why niggas say the league soft. He made a good play.
He did make a good play, but they calling that shit.
Yeah.
Like you're
I'll
trying
say
to
this:
win the
they
game.
have to get the stop right now. This series,
Yeah,
they have to stop him.
It's gonna be tough.
If they get a first down, they gonna score.
That 15 yards hurt because that was the down.
Exactly.
Good shit. Good shit. Get him right back to the line of scrimmage. This ain't playoff Lenny.
Let's go Hargrave, South Carolina State University's finest right there. Just walk away, man. Get back to the huddle. You ain't done it yet.
I hate how they got so.
But I don't know why the league even made that.
The taunting call shit is they just want shit to be so dicey. You got to be a good guy, but hit a nigga hard as fuck.
You're right, Stephon Kerr. Kicker's only good against the Lions. Nice play. Oh man,
he still got the first.
Yeah, he got the first down. That was huge.
The old AB would have took that to the house.
Yeah, he sure would. He slipped though.
I can't believe this fool got a damn title.
He wanted them. Oh yeah, he's in that same category as Deshaun Stevenson.
Yeah,
like a random ass nigga who got a title.
Yeah.
Like out of everybody, your ass got a title.
Out of all the shit you did,
It's crazy though.
and Brady just because of Brady.
Yeah, Mike Evans and Godwin have done nothing.
You don't have to remind me, Shelton.
I'm sorry.
They don't got that relationship with Brady.
Well, Godwin does. Godwin gets a lot of targets, but AB, he loves. Well, yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
to your point, he fucking loves AB.
And because AB is the best athletic slot guy he's ever had.
Yeah.
Even at his age, because he always liked Wes Welkers, he always liked the Danny Amendolas, the Julian Edelmans, like the quick guys who can do their shit.
Yeah.
That get open quick. Cause he a check down nigga. Ain't nothing shit changed about Brady. He throw it out because Bruce Arians gonna be in his ass if he don't throw it out with all them weapons, and he'll be a fool not to either. But he's a check down motherfucker. Look at him. How many times Lenny ain't even get these many receiving passes in college.
They didn't even think he was not even
a receiving back. But because of check down Tommy, he gonna get them touches.
That is true. But I figured their target share would go up with Rob Gronkowski being out, but that has meant nothing to these wide receivers.
Oh, well, it's a very important down.
Is having the game.
Well, Well, I normally don't really mind like games like this because at some point what happens is now defense in the next game I say, okay, we got to do something like OJ Howard. Then you're gonna leave Godwin open. We got to look at Fournette. Then you start leaving people open, and then they have a game for you.
This is the biggest play of this game for. This is the biggest play of the season for the Eagles.
Oh, it's 3rd and 7 too. No Gronk.
No Gronk. So right now you need to be looking at AB. Wherever AB is and wherever Godwin is, that's where they're going.
He going to AB.
They're gonna go for it on 4th.
He going to AB and it's gonna go.
Ooh, high snap. Somebody in the adrenaline pumping.
Ooh.
Damn it! Why wasn't that Godwin?
Ooh. I knew it.
But see, he's smart. He don't get anybody face. He walk up to himself celebrating.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's what they want.
That was some good defense.
Oh, no, that's a hell of a route by him because instead of running underneath, he went behind him to give Brady a lane to throw to. He adjusted on the fly, and Brady did too. You got to be on the same page to make that adjustment.
He got 9 catches for 9 yards.
That was a dangerous pass.
It was.
If AB doesn't bump with the the corner, he follows it on that route. That's a pick.
Just give it to Godwin. Let him run it on the.
They're trying to run out the clock. They're gonna run out the clock.
But no, y'all see what I'm saying? Like when he was running, there was a DB in front of him.
Yeah,
he went underneath the DB. He split the DB to give Brady a throwing angle.
He really did. And then
that's fucking nuts, man.
And then that if you notice the underneath one tripped and
he stumbled when Brown went underneath and went behind, split him.
A second too late.
Yep.
So that was a perfect pass and a perfect route. Yep. AB is 9. He got 9 receptions for 93 yards. OJ Howard 6 receptions for 49 yards. Leonard Fournette.
We can stop. I don't even want to know.
That is it. Godwin's 5 for 43. He caught the ball 5 catches tonight.
43 is not bad.
No, it's not. It's a
It
decent
ain't
game.
good either.
It's a floor game.
Mike Evans to be one of the top receivers in the league is 2 for 27.
So see, it could be that. What I tell y'all?
Yeah, that's that. They
Come
both
on,
got
man.
both got
That
trash
penalty-
secondaries.
That
That's
penalty
it's the
is
secondary.
what made all the difference.
That penalty made a huge difference in this, but this was gonna happen regardless.
It would have, I believe, too.
But you
I-
gave them 15 yards. They could
Yeah.
be 15 yards back
and,
right
and
now.
that defense was catching fire. They were feeling themselves a little bit. So I think they would have had a shot to get the ball back.
He's right there. Oh my
Who?
God!
Godwin?
Fuck you, check down, Tom. Godwin was open, going towards the you drop it just right in this.
He gonna take the guaranteed over the risk.
Yeah.
I don't really blame him for that.
Now they need to stop right here. You need to stop.
They
right
don't
here.
stop. It don't matter. If they score a field goal.
But they got to make the field goal. We know how, like I said, we
Even
know
if
how
they
shaky
score
these
if they
kickers
score
are.
a field goal, the 8 points ain't gonna help them. They still gonna be down
Right. That's what I'm saying. But we know how shaky these kickers are. So
unless they get a turnover.
oh wow!
Of course.
Like how did they not know that was coming?
That's
There
what he
was
always do.
Nobody in the middle.
They said like he's one of the best people at doing that
He
shit.
is the best at quarterback sneak.
Yeah, I don't know why the Eagles got hyped. They knew what was about to happen. We all knew.
Mm-hmm.
Like they left their foot off the gas. They want Jalen Hurts. They probably like, psh, we ain't worried about him. I'd be curious to hear what Tom has to say though. The fact that he has to put in this much work,
Nothing.
you know, after the fact, because this game was essentially over.
I don't think he'd say much of anything. I think that these guys, like I said, they don't really. Him and Aaron Rodgers, to them, this means nothing.
Yeah, but they did like they throttled down. Like if you're Brady, would you want to make this insurmountable?
I'm upset because this is 50 points.
Like the last thing you want to do is have to go down and do a put away drive.
I need a field goal. Field goal, I win.
Are you about to get it?
Yeah, I hope so. But I think this is over. I don't think they got a kick no more. I think they can run the clock out. But
Yeah, that was stupid. And so if I'm the head coach, I'm pulling him to the side like, hey man, we don't need any of that.
that's been really the Eagles' downfall all year long. They're a terrible team, but they've been in a lot of games. They just commit a lot of dumb penalties. I think they've had about 4 or 5 touchdowns called back from penalties. At least I've saw 4 personally.
I think they're the most penalized team in the league
They are.
at this time.
And-
Like almost at a record pace.
And like I said, I've seen people stepping out of bounds. 18 Stoke, I am gonna beat you this week. It's not a question.
He left
My
AB
guys
on
are
the
ready.
bench.
He did.
Who did? Stoke?
You left AB on the bench and started Mike Evans?
Oh no. I get it though, but
No.
you don't need both of them. Cause you know he loves
Thank you. So man, that's my part.
Oh, that's so disrespectful.
18 Stoke is my partner. Man, no, man, we need a field goal. What
That's
are you
so
doing?
disrespectful.
Oh,
That is so
I need a field goal.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
They'll still have to kick it, right?
They're not gonna kick it. They don't need to. Why kick it? You already got the game. And they ain't got no more timeouts. And it was first and goal. You can just kneel that bitch all the way down to the game over.
Damn. Nah, there'll be at least some time left.
They
Now,
get,
40
they get about 40 seconds to, and it's only 2 minutes. You even
sorry,
go down.
man.
You even go down to the.
Oh man, Shelton. Damn, dog.
Yeah, because the clock is still gonna be running. Yep. So yeah, there probably will be some time.
Games, but I'm gonna lose that one for sure. I won some other bets. I'm okay. That one just hurt because I knew for sure that these guys were gonna run the score up.
He thought he was doing something. You thought you were gonna get the ball back, Jalen Hurts? Nah, bro. Yeah, this it.
Stoke, you're absolutely right. My squads have been folding in the end, but like I said, we had a team meeting, so
Yeah, that's game.
you just watch.
It's a wrap.
My
Yeah,
guys
he
are
just-
ready.
Fucking with him too. He kneeling all slow and shit.
He got the dub. He don't need to do nothing else. Nobody else got to get hurt. It's smart.
They were.
That's how I play.
Yeah, I mean,
I know. I hate that by your punk ass. That's why I hate playing you. Saudi, I ain't make man. I'm coming back with a vengeance next season. We got to wait to talk about it. We've been waiting too long to talk about the league.
I know FIFA be messing up.
People over here be.
But you know what? I'll say since we've been doing this, we've had close games. At least they end up being close at some point. So far so good. This game was trash for a while. Jalen at least made it interesting. Or the Bucs did. But damn, there's a lot of motherfuckers, bro, that just lost off that shit right now. You're not the only one, but it's probably I know some motherfuckers throwing some shit.
Yeah,
but
because you, like I said, you just expect them to put up numbers.
Yeah, you expect at least a field goal, but yeah.
And then I thought that, like I said, Eagles. I thought that they would be able to put some points up at least because they're gonna be playing, catch up
from behind.
Yeah, playing from behind.
They're not good. Well,
they put points up.
So to that point, I think the way to look at it would be that exactly how it played out. That they'll get points when the defense let up.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
I thought it would happen sooner. I thought the Bucs was going to jump out early like they did. They scored the first 3 possessions that they had the ball.
Mm-hmm.
So I figured, okay, the Bucs going to do the Bucs do. The Bucs going to get you 30, 40 points. That's, they're going to get me 30, 40 right there. I said, the Eagles I can count on to get me 21, 22. Well, 21. They got 22. But I was expecting,
the Bucs to get more.
Yeah. That was my logic behind it in the end.
Well, once they went up 21-7, they didn't even care to score anymore.
They went to the running game.
Yep.
Leonard Fournette had,
and you saw once they cared to score, they just walked down the field, and then of course the penalty. So, but anyway, we'll be back Thursday, guys. If you haven't yet, just consider becoming a member. 2 tiers. So sign up. We got some things coming. I do have a recorded basketball conversation that I'm gonna drop for our members that we got now that took place after last week's show. It was a really good conversation, so I think you guys will like it. So I'm gonna put that up. I just gotta chop it up, and then that'll be that. But we'll be back Tuesday, and I'll be here, shelter to be here.
I'll be listening. I'll be listening to all the shit, and I come there Thursday with receipts.
Yeah.
They don't like why FIFA don't be coming because he don't want to see me. He don't want to see me.
Hey, real quick, Sean Taylor is going to be the 3rd player in Washington football team franchise history to have the number 21 retired.
That's a bittersweet kind of thing because that organization is a piece of shit.
Yeah,
but he was a great man. So I'm glad he's getting his recognition. I'm glad people still talk about him. Louis Riddick had something nice to say on him on Get Up, I think this morning. But the organization is a piece of shit.
That's it. I agree.
All right, well, I'll let you guys Tuesday. We out. Peace.